So we're recording again. That's great. Checking out HIVEMIND, Worst Songs of All Time Bracket 2, featuring Brad Taste in Music. I don't think I've seen any of his content, but they dropped a few videos with bro, so excited to see those. Obviously not streaming. Not running intro. Y'all went crazy on part 1, so I figured, you feel me? Might as well check this out real quick. Bro, part 1 was brutal, bro. Honestly. It was a long video, too. This one's probably going to be even longer. Okay. Let's just hope we can make it through this. Let's go.
Dax and Tom McDonald's Propaganda versus Steve Aoki, AJR, and Lil Yachty's Pretender.
I don't think I've heard that.
What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most slippery show on the internet. My name is Riley, I'm joined by my big co-host, Graydon.
Is this big enough?
Man.
Big.
Is that better?
Today we're joined by a very special guest, content creator and professional hater, Brad Taste.
Professional hater,
That
okay.
is me. And did you tell him?
Brad
No,
Taste.
the good news?
Follow him.
Yeah, I'm officially joining HIVEMIND.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm becoming a permanent member, and I know what you're thinking. This place doesn't look like
I
there's
don't.
enough for not
Okay,
enough for
well,
3 people. And you know what?
I do now.
I feel like we have all decided and we completely agree. Riley, it was really nice meeting you. But we voted you out.
Oh,
Great working with you, man.
Yeah.
really?
Sorry
I signed
about
Brad to a
that.
15-year,
Yo.
$632 contract.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Where'd the other zeros go, huh?
Putting me off my own show, and you're paying him more than I ever got paid.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's insane.
It's an improvement, all right?
Yo, is that me?
Contract.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Where'd the
dude,
other
just-
zeros go, huh?
Putting me off my own show, and you're paying him more than I ever got paid.
Okay, that was the edit. That was the edit. That was the
That's
edit.
insane.
It's an
Okay.
improvement, all right?
Happens.
Get ready for an hour and a half of the
Okay,
worst
it's good.
music
It was the
you've
edit.
ever
It was that
heard.
one
This
little
is-
clip. Hey, bro, I know how it be sometimes when the audio just shift over a little bit and you don't notice. I feel it, bro. That's how it be.
Worst Songs Bracket 2. We didn't see the first one, 64 bad songs. We took the songs that you commented the most on the first video, as well as suggestions from our Patreon. Only one song can win. Are you ready, Brad?
I was made ready. This is my
terrified, man.
specialty, bad music.
All right, before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. HiveMindTV.com for our merch. We also have a drop over with Copes on his website. It's on the screen. It's linked in description. As well as our Patreon and our Cameo if you'd like to support us, or click the join button, become a member here on YouTube.
Brad's a member. Right,
Yeah,
Brad?
I'm a member
Fire.
of HIVEMIND, that's right. Yes.
And also, subscribe to Brad Taste in Music on YouTube.
Don't do that. No.
Please subscribe.
Now wait till the content gets better, and then subscribe.
So for the first round, we're going to hear a clip of each of the
Real.
songs. Then we just play it out from there. Let's get into the first matchup.
Come on now.
Justin Bieber's Yummy versus Leviathan JPTV, Chug Jug With You.
Oh, this matchup.
Is this what I think it is?
Starting off with a
Honestly, it's sad too, cause like that beat is kind of cool. Like that, I wish Ariana Grande got this beat instead of him. I ain't gonna lie, that thug. Anyways, it's bad, but like you can listen to it.
hot take. This is kind of like Tootsie Slide to me. Like, I get why people say it's bad, but the beat just has this little
It's not
groove
as
to
real.
it. I think he's got like a pretty good melody, and
Yeah.
he delicately balances, making a song about going down on his wife that is also somehow about Pizzagate and John Podesta.
Yeah. I mean, people say that, but
Well, I mean, like if you really listen, if you like are tapped in,
Yeah.
if you're kind of like reading the newspapers that I'm
I'm
reading,
not tapped in.
reading the almanacs that I'm getting my little nose into.
Almanacs.
You will, I mean, watch the music video a few times and you
Yeah.
will see it is clearly about Hillary Clinton and the lizard people.
And the
I have to say
wizard.
that I'm uneducated and I hate this song, and I'm okay with that.
I kind of like it too.
Number 1 victory royale.
Oh, this song, okay, yeah.
We about to get down. Get down. 10 kills on the board right now.
I mean, I prefer this one because I think it has a good meme value and it's not sad to listen to.
It's also American Boy by this is kind of American Boy versus Canadian Boy. That's the thing is, it's just an Estelle song that I love.
Yeah.
Sung by a little child.
And with Fortnite added in it, which is
Yeah.
like kind of what she was missing.
Like it's not bad, it's just cringe and childish, but like it's supposed to be. He sounds like he's 9. You know what I mean? Like it's not supposed to be good.
original song.
Right.
I'd say I'd rather choose the man-child to move on rather than the actual child.
So you think Yummy's worse?
Yes, significantly worse.
I have to say Chug Jug With You is worse, but it's like a novelty, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
I just think like if you are at a party and somebody put on Chug Jug With You, that shit would go crazy.
It would.
I don't think so. I think
it
it would
would.
be like
That's like lean sipping music though, you know, chug jug for you.
Nah, what? What kind of lean, bruh? Green? Orange? Like what?
Right?
I guess.
But
That's
yummy. It's like, what the fuck
crazy.
are people gonna do with yummy on? You know?
You like this one?
It's not bad.
It work. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. You're my match, get litty, babe.
You're making it worse. You're making it
I
case
gotta
worse.
say, all right, yeah.
Low
Chug
key.
jug.
Yeah, Chug Jug's better. I'm
Yeah.
going yummy. Shout out Leviathan. Isn't that like some sort of satanic thing?
Oh no,
It
that's
sounds
just
like
it's,
it.
it's what Levi's short for.
Oh,
It's like how Jonathan and John.
nice, Leviathan.
Next, we got
okay.
Oliver Tree's "Life Goes On" versus Lil Uzi Vert's "CS."
Life goes on and 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 on.
Significantly
Brad
worse.
hates this one.
This one, I will
Significantly
say,
worse.
sucks.
I'm
terrible.
Thank you.
Oh my
It's one of the worst things I've unfortunately been exposed to, audio wise. It's horrible. And it sucks because Oliver Tree has like a few good songs, so it's not that bro's a bad artist. It's just that this, like, what was he thinking? Was he thinking? Probably not. And you can hear that.
God, I feel crazy though.
This is like I can't believe this wasn't Nade already. It's just like life
Yeah.
goes on and on and on.
It's very tolerable.
Like, I feel like this could have dropped in 1991, and it probably would have been better. Honestly.
me. I'm not gonna say I like it, but like we were breezing through songs today before we started, and this is the one I made it like the furthest in. Most of them are like 35, 40 seconds. I'm like, all right, this is good. On to the next one. This one I was like a minute and a half in, and I almost tapped my damn foot.
I think
That is crazy to me.
I almost
That
tapped
is
it. I said,
crazy to
this is
me.
embarrassing TikTok bait garbage. It's
It is.
a testament to Oliver Tree falling off and simply just trying to go for biggest numbers. And
Literally.
I think that it is an absolute embarrassment. This is terrible.
Real.
It's absolutely terrible.
Well spoken.
It's not
I mean,
bad.
it's a
It's just
cover
unnecessary.
of Chop Suey.
And I think it's awesome.
It's fine. I like it.
Yeah, this is where, you know,
It's a
Chug Jug, I
micro-rotation.
can accept the novelty. I can't accept the novelty for this. I think this is genuinely one of the worst covers I've ever heard. And I think it is easily the worst thing Uzi's ever made. And as much as I hate
crazy.
Life Goes On, I cannot say that that is worse than this. I think that this is just horrendous.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
crazy to me. I
That
mean,
is
like,
crazy
think
to me.
about how people will react to this song at their shows. That's like I think like Uzi deciding to do this and put this on their album so that they can have this big moment at the shows that is just
Yeah.
Chop Suey with some auto tune and
Yeah.
reverb on it. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm in the Oliver Tree camp.
I think both are
Like,
zeros.
honestly, that seems like something that as an artist, he probably did that just for that reason. They did that just for that reason, just to like go to a show and vibe out to Chop Suey for 4 minutes, you know? And like, I feel like that's all that is.
So I'll let you guys figure this one out because I think you're convincing me with the live set thing because I can imagine that shit going crazy live. I'd freak out doing it live and I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, I think Life Goes On is way worse.
Yeah.
It's way
All right,
worse.
Life Goes On goes on. Perfect. Thank you.
Like, that's one of those songs that I feel like is supposed to make you feel happy, but it just fills you with like rage because it's so bad.
Now we've got Hot Chelly Ray Tonight versus Lucas
Classic,
Graham 7
yeah.
Years.
Oh, this is a tough one.
I have a hot take on this matchup.
Okay.
Okay, if you're going to defend 7 years, I swear to God.
He's going to.
Oh, no way.
There's a party on the rooftop, top of the world.
Ron makes some music sound like this, bruh.
Oh,
brain
you
to that
get
song.
fucking dome.
Yeah. I'm getting some fucking Roadhead
It's
to
like
that
a, like
fucking
a
song.
fucking sloppy top.
Girl, that'd be crazy as fuck. I can just imagine getting to that song, you know what I mean?
Yo.
Yeah, I hate that fucking song.
Yeah, that song's real. Like, and here's the thing: I'm gonna go crazy for a lot of songs that I hate during this. Like,
No, that's
I will
real.
dance to whatever.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like you
That's
at
fair.
a Lil Uzi Vert show when CS comes
exactly,
on
yeah.
about tons of songs that I hate. If that came
That's
on
fair.
in public, even I'd probably be like tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight," but it sucks so bad.
For me, I
I
don't
mean, I
hate it, but it's
guess.
just because it's so generic and of the time and there's so many songs like
It's
it.
generic and of the time. It's nostalgic for me, bro. Childhood, like, that's all that is. That's like, I don't know. I can't say it's bad.
Energy best spent hating something.
At the
that's
time,
like
it probably
70.
was.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me.
Embarrassing.
I remember hearing this a lot on the radio, and every single time it would come on, right before I would, change to like aux or whatever. It really shocked me that people really enjoyed this song. Like, actually, it's crazy.
To me, this is no different than any of those kind of pop ballad songs. It's just kind of like whatever.
Oh,
Real.
that's
You know?
so wrong. No,
That's
this shit
real.
is the fakest crap ever. The story, like everything about this is total bullshit.
Yeah, I don't even believe he was 7 years old.
Offline
Yeah,
chat.
skip 6 to 8.
W
Yeah.
offline chat.
7.
That's the police number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the police 711. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You give me 7 beers, put on 7 years. I'm cooking for the night. That's nice. It's a nice vibe.
I mean, this. I thought it would be a hard matchup at first, but it's very clearly tonight for me.
Yeah, okay. I mean, for me, it's 7 years without a doubt. I just feel like everything about that song gives me icks. It feels like the most inauthentic ballad I've ever heard. It's easily my pick, but, you know.
It's up to you, Riley.
See, I thought this was very easy going in. I was going to pick Tonight. But I think I would rather hear Tonight than 7 years.
I would.
That's kind of a good
I would play Tonight. Like, I would search that song up, the music video and everything. I remember it, and throw that on and vibe. I'm not playing this song, bro, at all.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of a good point because in public, whether I hate it or not, I'm kind of like, tonight. If I hear 7 years in public, I'm leaving.
Plus, if you
Yeah,
start fucking
exactly.
7 years, it doesn't hit the same as Tonight, you know?
We didn't say-
I feel like in terms of, say, a torture experiment, right? They play a song on repeat. You're going crazy way faster if 7 years is playing compared to if Tonight is playing. With this, you're probably just going to be partying for 10 hours straight and then you'll go crazy,
say anything about
Like, that's the
fucking
kind of vibe it has.
Yeah.
Very different.
Oh, shit. Of
I've
course.
been edging for 7 years, so technically I've been fucking for 7 years.
I say 7 years moves on for some reason.
Cool.
Thank you.
Next, we've got Young Gravy's One Thought, Two Thought.
Yo, bro, we not rocking with Young Gravy's early music now? Bro, I kid you not. I think that's the second song I ever liked on my SoundCloud account. It's like second or third. Literally. Now I'm about to pull it up here. I'm still scrolling. It's taken a while. Okay, it's not number 2, but it's right here. Like, early, bro. And Splash Mountain, you feel me? X Leaks. Hey, man. Great era, bro. And the old Uzi. I still wish he dropped this. Okay, it's not gonna play. Anyways, let's keep going.
Red Thought, Blue Thought.
Versus John
Classic.
Mayer's Your Body is a Wonderland.
Oh, Young Gravy is like the new John Mayer in a lot of ways.
How so?
Yeah, white.
Hot
white guy with good hair.
and
Okay.
probably some bad takes on things.
John
Yeah,
Mayo, Young Gravy.
Ooh.
They should collab.
Keep slapping, Riley. There you go.
One thought, two thought, red thought, blue thought, gravy so cold, bitch, I think I need a flu shot.
This is the type of song
That just sounds like a math test to me or something,
that I never say this. I never say this.
ahead.
This is the only song that makes me say this. Some people shouldn't be allowed to rap.
Right.
Like, Young Gravy should be allowed to talk and be hot and tall, but he shouldn't be allowed to rap. It's just not, this isn't like really rapping.
Just
It's
get the vibe
not.
he's so pleased with himself, and that's like the most repulsive thing about him. And I just feel like in 5 years they're gonna be like, Young Gravy found under a bridge, masturbating and reading Dr. Seuss, and people are gonna be like, oh, dude, I remember him.
That's the worst thing he does, though. I will say. There's people who've gone out a lot worse. Personally,
Yeah.
I think that this.
Like, now that he's said that, I feel like that's not the craziest crash out I've heard of, but that would be expected for Young Gravy.
I think that this song is, him just doing his lazy shtick, which, I mean, he's novelty and whatnot. I've never
great
really been a
novelty.
big fan of him, but this song feels especially lazy.
I've never laughed at a Young Gravy song. I know it's supposed to.
I was in middle school though. Like, I was in 6th grade. Like, I was the target demographic when that song came out. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really been feeling much of his new stuff, honestly. But at the time, 2016, 2017, I was definitely streaming Young Gravy on SoundCloud, bro. Not much on Spotify. A little bit here and there. But definitely a lot on SoundCloud, though.
just to be funny
Yeah.
rap, but I've never laughed.
No, it's like a
That's
little
real.
too self-serious. He won't lean into the joke enough.
Yeah, it's in that awkward limbo state of trying to be serious, trying to be a serious artist, but also the novelty gimmick. It's just like with Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky at least like leans into the technical side where like he can rap. Gravy
Yeah.
like never does it enough. He's like, don't take me serious as a rapper. I'm funny, but I'm fucking these bitches. And it's like, okay, well, that's not funny. That's cool, I guess. I don't know what it is. Beautiful song.
This is a song I had to grow up to realize, like, why people didn't like it. Like when I first heard it when I was a kid, I was just like, oh, this sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Which is how I talk
Yikes.
to the child.
Oh, this song is eloquent.
Oh,
beautiful.
Father, this song is beautiful. But then I like listened to the lyrics as I grew up and was like, oh yeah, this is kind of an icky. It's like gives me a
Yikes.
little bit of like the skin crawl.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Your body is a wonderland.
Oh.
No one's body is an amusement park for you to play in, John.
Body is a wonderland. I got a fast pass.
Yo.
Rides first.
That's crazy.
I took a ride upon your boobies, baby.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
Feel the
Is that what the song sounds like?
Probably the best guitarist of our lifetime. He's a great songwriter, and his voice is pretty good.
I mean, this song's pretty good. Young Gravy song's actually bad.
Yeah.
I think the John Mayer song has a more interesting story and is more embarrassing, and I feel like the Young Gravy song is simply more dime a dozen, could pick any Gravy song. So for me, I honestly would pick John Mayer, but I also am not going to die on that hill.
Okay. It's gravy.
It's Gravy for me. Any Young
Gravy
Gravy
train.
song is worse than Your Body's on This Wonderland. Next we got Jake Paul, Fresh Out of London
my God.
versus Kenny Chesney's She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy.
Fire.
Oh,
One of these
no.
songs is amazing.
Fresh out of London, she still got an axe. The crib like a palace. I took her to Bastards. If he wanna feature, then we.
Whoa! That was crazy. I gotta say, I just can't fucking suck.
I think Lil Baby wrote it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, it's kind of okay. Like, it's like bad because it's Jake Paul.
Yeah,
If it's
it
some random
sounds-
person I'd never heard of.
It sounds like very generic radio pop rap in 2019 or like 2020, but then Jake Paul did it, so it, you know.
This, I would just be like, oh, this is like a mediocre rap song.
I will say it's probably his best rap song.
Oh, it's not. Park South
Nah.
Freestyle
Yeah.
is Jake Paul's best rap song. It sounds like a Drake song.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
It's not like great, but it's like fine.
He has
Jake
charisma
Paul,
and a great body,
It's really
too.
good.
I agree. And Rolling Stone, 10 most interesting men of the year.
Really?
I don't know if they even do that
I
list.
don't think they do.
I doubt it.
either. Yeah.
She thinks my tractor sexy. It really turns her on.
I mean, the instrumentation,
See, that's
the
the,
vocals.
that's the same type of vibe. What song was it in the last one that I was like, that's what some lady would play, and like it would just kill the vibe, but like she getting lit is this is in the playlist, you know? Same vibe. This is the song she playing right after that.
Everything here is magnificent and from a golden era of country, but if your body is a wonderland is creepy. Some of the things Kenny says in this song, equating a woman's body to, like, let's say the gear shift, he's gonna shift her gears.
He was
gonna,
gonna open up her throttle.
yeah, he did say that at one point.
You got a primer. You got a primer.
Change your oil. Like, I mean, this is disgusting
crazy.
in a lot of ways, but it is that early 2000s country that really riles me up.
Really turns you on. I mean, all the
Yikes.
country songs kind of blend together for me, except for
Real.
one on here that I think is the worst one.
Okay.
And that's not this one. This
Yeah.
one's just kind of like, yeah, it's creepy, like how a country song from that era is creepy. And
Yeah.
it sounds like all of the country from that era. So it's just kind of like a whatever song. I think
Real.
it might be worse than the Jake Paul song. I don't know.
I don't
care.
think so. Like, if Tractor
I don't
Sexy
know.
comes on and I'm in a shitty dive,
I feel like if anyone else did the Jake Paul song, it possibly could sound better. But like, I don't think anyone could pull off that Kenny Chesney song, bro. Like not even him. Which is why it's worse.
bar, I'm kind of like, who played this is kind of funny. If someone turns on Jake Paul, I'm
gonna
like, cash me out.
I'm going to smash a bottle over the bartender's head.
Okay, that's actually fair.
Classic. I'm going to kick open the ATM machine, take as much as I can, and then bounce out of there.
It feels like Jake Paul with Fresh Out of London just sort of cheated. Like he sucked at writing songs, so he just had someone else write it, put it under his name, and it just feels really lame to listen to. And at
Real.
least with the She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy, it's funny bad. So kind of agree. I think
That's
that
fair.
the Jake Paul song is worse.
And it's 20 years later, and we're still talking about Kenny Chesney. And in 20 years, no one's going to be like, you remember Fresh Out of London?
Right.
You're like, what the fuck?
True,
I'm in
true.
a spaceship. Don't talk to me about Jake Paul.
Now we got Fall Out Boy Centuries versus Sway Lee, Tyga, and who else? Lil Mosey or something on this?
Lil Mosey.
Yikes.
Okay. Sway Lee, Tyga, and Lil Mosey, Krabby Step. Oh, got it. This one.
Same thing that they were saying in part 1, bro. It's just too, like, they didn't earn that. They didn't earn that, bro.
One is just the classic shrill hook arena rock song that for some reason also samples and interpolates Tom's Diner by Suzanne Vega.
Oh, it's the song that does that. Yeah,
It does.
I mean, I grew up a huge Fall Out Boy fan,
crazy.
like first couple albums.
They got some
up
hits.
to Fully I Do. I loved Fall Out Boy, and then when they came back, I was like, oh man, they're like the worst band of all time now. Oh
Yikes.
shit, they were like my favorite band, and now they're like literally the worst band that
They're
exists.
honestly like what most like really purist rock band fans feel like whenever like their favorite band goes mainstream, whatever. They feel like, oh, they sold out. They don't make the same, that's like Fall Out Boy is an actual example of that happening. Most bands that's not true. But Fall Out Boy is definitely true.
I have an interesting
For sure.
Zoomer perspective on it because I think this was actually the first Fall Out Boy song I heard.
Yeah,
There you go.
Oh yeah, that is interesting.
It's one of the first for me, for sure.
It's one of those songs that I feel like if you hear little segments of it or you're in a stadium and you hear this song, you're going to turn up to it. But it's one that I tried listening to like just in my spare time, and it just makes you realize how lame the song is.
Yeah. It's also like
That's the thing. Songs like this are only kind of good depending on the context and like the setting. Like everything the stars have to be perfectly aligned for that song to be good. And like it's a small window,
sports champion type of like they were aiming for
Yeah.
like ESPN, like remember me for centuries.
Yeah, they'll play it
Whoa.
like during the MLB, what do they call them? The World Series. Yeah, I almost said finals, like the MLB finals. I don't watch a lot of baseball.
The MLB finals. When's tip off?
What quarter is it? It's 8? Centuries is going to be tough to beat. This is kind of a sleeper favorite for me in the whole bracket.
What the fuck is this?
What?
Like I didn't even hear this. What?
Yeah,
Krabby
that's Krabby
Step.
Step.
It's for the SpongeBob movie.
That is insane.
No
that is like the
way.
worst. That is beyond. That is like corporate meme, like dripping garbage.
Riley loves it too. He's about to say he loves it. He's gearing up. I can see him right I can see it in his
man.
eyes. I see the twinkle.
Listen,
twinkle.
I love SpongeBob.
I know you
Same.
do, buddy.
I idolize Sway Lee.
I know you do, buddy.
Oh
I look
man.
up to Tyga. When you put all those things
man.
together, boom, boom, boom. It's like the bubble bowl for me. I mean, this shit is. I feel like it's honestly,
Yo.
it's one of those things that I just attach to right away. Like before I even heard it, I decided I was gonna like it.
Yeah.
It's just that's what I
man.
do.
You
do that
I
with
do
things,
that.
yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, it'd be funny to like this, so I'm gonna like it.
What about you? What do you think?
I mean, Centuries is worse because of like the power of the song and the band. Like
Yeah.
Krabby Step is like
Like you didn't hear it. Like you hadn't even heard it. You
Yeah.
can't avoid that song. Centuries you have to hear if you watch
You
TV
do
or
have to
go
hear
outside.
it.
yeah, and it's like you said, a formerly great band. Sway Lee is the
Yeah.
only member of the Krabby Step band that was formerly great.
I imagine if you're like really into sports, then you're going to hear Centuries a lot. I'm not really into sports, so I kind of
Me
actually
either.
in the middle with like I don't hear either of these
Yeah,
songs.
I
So for
probably
me,
won't hear
because I
either.
think that there's things about Centuries I like, and the shock of Krabby Step was so bad, I'll pick Krabby Step, but I know it's not moving on.
I gotta go with Centuries.
Yeah.
I just think it's
Real.
too pervasive. Now we got Dax
fair.
and Tom McDonald's
Yes!
Propaganda versus Steve Aoki, AJR, and Lil Yachty's Pretender.
Oh god.
Interesting.
This is
beautiful.
this is a crazy first round matchup. Right?
Okay.
Naked pretender. Oh god. Kind of like death to PC culture.
It's crazy that Tom Mack is putting a death to PC culture.
That's a stretch.
Crazy.
You said it earlier, this collab of the century.
It really is. It ended racism. Actually, yeah.
Yo.
I was wondering why that was over.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes! Yes, we did it!
This song to me is just, I don't know, you can pick any Tom McDonald song. It's never really an interesting pick. It's always just very But then he kind of teams up with Dex, who's also now doing what is like the man apology kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's the worst song ever. It's just like a Clash of the Titans of like the worst grifters.
Yeah.
Top trash.
I feel like they're just like
Fair.
such a sideshow on the internet that I kind of like roll my eyes when people are like, put this Tom McDonald song on the worst songs bracket. I'm like, he sucks. Like, it's like the whole thing sucks. Who cares?
And he benefits from it always.
Yeah, like that's like what he thrives off being on these lists,
Yeah.
and then having people be like, "I'm 42 years old and I've never liked rap music, but what you're saying is really inspiring to me, son."
Finally, some truth.
I know I'm not your target audience because I don't usually listen to rap, but this one really spoke to me, Tom.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, because you're racist and you heard a racist guy rap.
If anyone's watching
Literally.
at home, which I assume you are, go to any Tom McDonald song on TikTok and scroll through. It's amazing the TikToks you'll see. I mean, it is all like old men who just like the only information they've seen is like InfoWars.
Yeah.
It's a great rabbit.
Yikes.
Behind the scenes, though. I'm insecure, I think
That doesn't sound good.
AJR and Lil Yachty singing on the same song, just like never thought that would happen. I'm glad
That doesn't
it did,
sound like
though.
real life.
I'm not. It's like the unlikely collab. They were probably never in the same room together. And they were like,
Probably
you know
not.
what? Let's make a song about positivity and how we're all kind of liars.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think it's funny that AJR is singing a hook about being like, I'm not actually cool, I'm just a good pretend. Like, nobody thought AJR was cool. Nobody was like, oh, those guys are so fucking cool.
Yeah.
How are they so fucking cool? And they're like, listen, guys, we're not actually that cool. We're just good pretenders.
we're just like you.
I think it's really funny that
Yikes.
AJR happens to collab with Steve Aoki, which, I mean, he made literally like the worst Black Parade remix that the world has ever seen. And it's just like been clowned on since
Haven't
then.
heard it.
For me, I feel like this song is just a hilarious amalgamation of the worst of everybody. It's got one of the worst Yachty features, horrible production, and AJR, again, just kind of bringing a very embarrassing performance.
Yeah.
I think I made this mistake in the first bracket. I would pick the song that I want to talk about more.
Yeah,
Instead of the
that's
one that's
fair.
actually where, like, Propaganda, if you
There's
made me
worse.
sit through either of these songs, I would hate to sit through Propaganda
That's
versus
true.
Steve Aoki's Pretender.
I feel the opposite. I feel like there's a numbness listening to Propaganda. I would choose Steve Aoki for, again, the reason of I just genuinely don't want Propaganda to move on because it's just designed to hate bait.
Oh, it's hate bait. I like that.
Yeah.
It's catchy. Hate bait.
That's
Why they pay me
real.
the big bucks.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Pretender too.
Oh, thank God.
Fair.
Now we got 100 Gex Money Machine versus Magic's Rude.
Rude
100 Gex
is
Money Machine, by the way, was
garbage.
the most commented and most requested song to be in Worst Songs Bracket 2.
Oh,
Real.
that's actually my alarm to take my dogs out.
Oh, apparently the Gex tree was cut down. I don't know. It's tough. Emo fans would never let that happen though.
Taking his shoes
Just
off.
saying.
Like it.
Oh, yeah.
Emo fans ain't got no motion, bro.
Yeah. Pop those puppies out, I guess.
This is incredible.
It's to take your dogs out. Why did it say birth control? But yeah, Money Machines requested so much we had to put it in.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
And it's a great song, and Rude is a vibe.
It's
I'm
not.
sorry.
Let's
It's
listen to it.
not.
I
I love this song.
Now I will say, 100 Gex. I saw a clip of their Boiler Room set, and that had me like, wait a minute. So they can like do cool things musically. I still haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I will. But that song it's just not for me. It's not that it's bad. It's just not for me. Like I see the appeal, but like it don't hit for me.
thing I will say, it did do irrevocable damage by including that intro part where it says "piss baby."
Oh, for
Because
sure.
now people just call themselves, "Oh, I'm a piss baby."
Stop.
I mean, your arms look like little cigarettes. I'm a piss baby. Shut up.
It doesn't mean anything.
The rest of the song is great though, and like actually changed shit up and is a banger and blah blah blah.
I saw a clip of someone going to a 100 Gex concert and they just asked a random person what your favorite YouTube poop was. They immediately fucking knew the answer. And I feel like that kind of explains the audience.
Yeah.
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 This
That's
isn't
not
worst
me.
audiences bracket.
No.
Oh, no, those are my people. I mean, I fuck with this. And I like, here's the thing: is like this song is, I'm just gonna put it simply like this: people will eventually catch up.
when I remembered
that
this
song, dude.
and we said we were gonna put it in my head the song
always
was
forget about
very
this
bad.
song.
And then
Yeah.
when we listened to it, I was like, steel drums, like it's kind of crazy. It's kind of like it's kind of got like it's got a couple hooks. It's like not bad.
Yeah, like you're
Man.
at someone else's family cookout and this song plays and you're like, you know what, man? Thanks for inviting me. Your family's pretty chill. I like this. Your uncle's fucking weird, but this is cool.
And dude, you killed it on the beanbags earlier.
Thanks.
Yeah, wait, who are you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm the beer rep. I like Rude more as a song.
I don't.
I guess I'm the tiebreaker, so let me give you my long essay on this, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Rude is better white boy reggae than 21 Pilots. And as a result, I don't
Really?
hate it, but it's 100 gex.
Okay.
100 gex is
Better.
better. So
So
Rude
Rude moves on. Yes.
is like mental gymnastics are crazy.
That's fair.
I know.
How has 21 Pilots escaped being on this bracket twice?
Oh, wait, yeah.
They're not on this one.
Because they're good.
No.
They are
From
a little
from
bit.
Ohio.
Now
they're a
we've
little
got
good.
a very special matchup between Eminem's Fack and William Shatner's Ponder the Mystery.
I think Fat can win this.
I am a firm believer that it could win this bracket.
Oh my god, I want a fucking fact. No, not fuck. I said fact. F-A-C-K.
Song doesn't get better, by the way.
That's one of the more tolerable parts of that song.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was actually like
man.
it was only released on the Greatest Hits album. That was the first track on the Greatest Hits is what he did for it, and it was just truly
Yikes.
insulting.
In that way, it's
He's a troll,
almost
bro.
cool. Like it's like he's such a troll.
Yeah.
Like back then he actually was like a real troll.
Yeah.
Now he's like a bitter version of like what
For
he's looking
sure.
at his old self and being like, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And you guys don't like it. This was like such a shit post before shit posts were shit
Yep.
posts. And so that I can respect about it. It is like also the most horrific thing to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, and then it gets worse, and then there's gerbils involved, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? If you want to hear a good song,
I don't
that's
think I
like
could
this,
get through that.
There's no cock like horse cock. It's a banger.
Who's that by?
I don't know, a guy who likes horse cock.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That could be
Interesting.
anybody.
Definitely isn't my ex-wife. There's something awesome about his music that I mean it.
Like I would
My
sample
ex-wife.
this. I feel
There's
like you could
something
sample
awesome
that. Like
about
you could
his-
replay certain parts of that, chop it up, and like flip it into, you know, I don't know, man. That could be something.
Music that
It's not anything right now,
It's
but
like
it could
what
be
I would
something.
expect Neil deGrasse Tyson to do if he
Yeah.
made music. Like it's just kind of like about
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, or if like Leonard Cohen was a scientist.
The music videos are really what make it.
Yeah.
It's like an episode of Cosmos, but
Yeah.
with William Shatner walking through it.
So I think
Yeah.
that there's a much worse version of this, which is the Iced Earth narrative landscape, or soundscape it was called. And what it is basically this, except for the vocals are about 10 times louder.
Louder and all
man.
about like the devil.
Yeah, it's bad. But I think that William
Yikes.
Shatner, you know, he's old and doing his thing, whatever. At least he didn't go to Trump rallies like the Ice Cube shit did. So Ice Cube, damn it, why Iced Earth, not Ice Cube?
Yeah, Ice Cube I don't think went to Trump rallies.
No,
Yeah,
Iced
nah.
Earth did go to the January 6th
Yeah.
festival. What?
Festival.
the barbecue.
I mean, it's not a party unless one person dies. You know, it's back really easily here.
Yeah, it's fact.
It is.
I can't believe that we're gonna get these two back to back because the next matchup is Joe Pesci's Wise Guy
Oh my
versus
God.
Stitch's
Molly Cyrus.
Molly Cyrus. Just like going from William
Ain't
Shatner's
no way.
music career to then Joe Pesci's right away is so funny to me.
Beautiful.
Joe Pesci is like a talented vocalist.
Never knew
who
he had a
actually
music
does
career.
some jazz standards, but at one point in the height of his career, he made a rap song.
Told you before, I don't drive by. I'm a wise guy. I just stop by.
2 supermodels, both of my arms.
Lackluster
Oh, no.
delivery as a rapper, but I believe him.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. It's weird, but I believe there's something about how like he doesn't seem affected by anything. He's like so cool on it.
He's just
that I
telling it
believe
like it
all the
is.
shit that he says about like having threesomes and killing people. He says a beautiful day for a drive-by. Like
Yeah.
he's a real gangster in this.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. This song's grown on me a lot,
sure.
though. I'm kind of charmed by it every time I hear it.
Yeah, like I get why people think it's bad, but the more I listen to it, I'm kind of like, all right.
I'm a wise guy.
I think for me, it's so embarrassing because like it's an interpolation of what is it, the Mr. Rogers theme with the the neighborhood thing. It's like, I mean, that's terrible with him like rapping, and it also sounds like a Blondie song, like Blondie Rapture with that. It's like, it's just an abomination, and you only heard like a small clip. This song gets so much worse.
It's like 4.5
Really?
minutes.
Yeah,
long.
it's insane.
No, that's long.
Miley Cyrus, I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put my dick in your ass.
Oh, so it actually
Forgot
is
about
Miley
that.
Cyrus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit goes. It's crunk. It's crunk as fuck.
Yeah.
It's crunk as fuck, yeah.
It is.
fuck Miley Cyrus.
I'm gonna put cocaine in your ass. I'm gonna put my dick in your ass. I'm trying to fuck Miley Cyrus.
I love it. I think that's something that if you actually put on in a party, people would like squint for a second and then start going fucking psycho to it.
I think it's
Yeah.
worse than Wise Guy, though.
Yeah, I don't.
I think like viscerally, the Stitches song is worse. If this wasn't
Yeah,
Joe,
Wise Guy is probably, because of its length, it's probably way harder to get through. So it has to be worse.
Pesci, it'd just be
a
some
way.
random guy's
Yeah.
song. But song
Yeah.
for song, I think Miley Cyrus is worse, but that's also what makes it good.
I'd love
Yeah.
to see the footage of him in the studio.
I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put my dick in your ass.
Was that good?
Yeah, was that good? That was a little off.
Yeah, it was a little harsh. I feel that. Okay.
Say it like you mean it, Stitches. Come on.
No, I got it. We should just wrap up for the day. It's been a lot. No, I got this. I can do this. I'm gonna go with Miley Cyrus.
Sorry, Brad.
No, I mean, that's fine. It's not going to make it past FAC, that's for sure.
Not at all.
You have to stay and watch and hit like and subscribe to HiveMind and to Brad Taste in Music, because soon I will be converting my channel into ripping off HiveMind's content if you do like it.
Correct.
Now we got Smash Mouth's All-Star versus Bo Burnham's Bezos.
Weird matchup.
Weird matchup, I will say.
Very weird.
You're a rock star. Get the show on. Get paid.
I'll say it. Good song.
Yeah.
There's nothing
I
bad.
don't agree. It's one of those songs where I don't even understand how it was cool at the time. You know? Like, people were unironically just like, they would throw that on and like, you know, it was lit or whatever. I know this played at several middle school and high school dances. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why. It's not even good because it's nostalgic or anything at this point. It's just not.
And about
It's
this
not a
song
good
really
song.
to me.
No, when I think I was in junior year of college when this song came out.
Yeah.
I was messing around with it.
You were into all that shit, man. All
Yeah.
like Smash Mouth, fucking Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah.
Papa Roach.
Oh, yeah.
Big Papa Roach guy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was just like good times, kind of like, but like not offensive.
Smash Mouth to me is, I mean, it kind of serves almost as like a perfect song for like
Anyways.
what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, with the whole Shrek thing and the memes, I feel like it's only here because of the oversaturation, but not because
Yeah.
it's bad.
I think also it does
That's
have the
real.
whole like finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead, which is like that is pioneering because this is
Yeah.
before the Fortnite dance.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what I mean?
Born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos.
I heard this was actually originally supposed to be a bonus track on Dawn FM by The Weeknd.
Yo, imagine.
I feel like Bo Burnham is like, he's in that interesting space where like, yeah, he's corny and I get
Very.
it. He's also kind of like a genius or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that for myself. I'm saying like, that's what he's going for.
Sure, that's what
Yeah.
makes me hate him the most.
I think that's what it is. It's just
like
like,
he'll sit on a panel and talk about what makes him funny and smart. And the type of people that liked this special and these songs were like the same type of people that loved Hamilton. And I don't know, it's just
On God, that's so true. That is so true. That is so true. That makes so much sense.
I hate him. It's just on the surface satire that he's taken so seriously and thinks it's
Yeah.
So I actually have an interesting take because I completely disagree because I actually agree with a lot of things except for I think the Inside Special is actually an interesting experiment. Just like everything Bo Burnham does, like it could be an interesting idea, but the way people run with it, it becomes like the moon landing for annoying people whenever he puts out something. My feelings towards Bo Burnham.
I haven't watched the special or listened to anything like that. That's not the type of music I can even entertain, bro.
Are the exact same as like my feelings towards Hassan Piker. He'll get it right. Bo Burnham will get it right, but I'll still hate him for it. You know? Still find him to be very annoying.
I mean, it's definitely, Bezos is definitely worse than All-Star by Smash Mouth, though.
Never liked it. Only thing Bo ever did that I liked was his co-starring in Promising Young Woman.
The only thing Bo Burnham ever did that I liked was Phoebe Bridgers.
Now we got Cotton Eye Joe.
Yo, that is
co-starring in Promising Young Woman.
The only thing Bo Burnham ever did that I liked was Phoebe Bridgers.
Now we got Cotton Eye Joe versus Jump by J. Pro.
That's great.
This is a matchup that it's like it feels forbidden.
Yeah.
It's cursed. What fucking lab was this made in?
Like,
Oh, God.
they're like Nordic.
It's like some fucking
sure.
barnyard electro. What the fuck happened with this song?
You should look at it.
This song sounds like if you took ketamine and like OxyClean and then just dirt and mixed it all up and then microwaved it and then just let it set in some concrete and then blew it up and let the gas just disperse. I feel like that's what this song sounds like. And that's probably how it was made. It's terrible.
The album cover to this, actually, like, it'll be worth it, trust me. Their faces are like in a bowl of soup, and it's
my
all
God.
like 6 of them, and then someone's pissing in it. You see their boots next to it.
I mean, I feel like once you see that it's subversive, it kind of makes it cooler. But like, as just like I grew up hearing this in school dances and fucking, you know, our country friends would play it out at their barns and shit. And I thought of it as just like a true blue square dancing song.
Yeah.
And then I grew up and was like, wait a minute, this is like electro in some way. It's strange. Like, what is this song?
I think it's awesome.
It's
Name
kinda
another
scary.
song like it.
I was gonna say it's one of a kind. I don't enjoy
is.
this song, but I completely agree. They're literally, I don't think there's another song exactly like
That couldn't be
Oh, no,
replicated.
it's annoying though.
Same time, if
It
you start
is.
moving to it, it's hard to stop.
I rinse it and repeat. My rocky cutscene started 2016. Thank you, God.
I think if this song existed in a vacuum without anything else about J Pro being out there, I think it's fire.
Wait, what's up with J
Bro.
Pro?
Well, no. It's just more so like this
I don't even know who
existed at a
J. Pro is.
time where like over enunciation in rap was already happening. You know, it started with like
Yeah.
Casher Kwan was over enunciating, and then Since '99 happened, and there's
Yeah.
all these other examples of it. And this was like the cleanest possible version of it. There is a little bounce to it. All the lyrics
For
are super
sure.
clean, blah 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 blah. But then like, of course, if you listen to the way J Pro talks about it, he's like, we need clean rap.
Yeah.
Rap is all about
Yikes.
cars and
no.
women and blah blah blah. Like that's the way he was providing some sort of tonic for everybody. And I was like, no. You don't get to do that. You have to be a
Isn't that
little
literally whitewashing? Like, just
totally.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm saying is like it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
but to
I
this
feel
day,
that.
Porsche 911 like a tangerine dream.
There's something about his voice that I do like, but I think
I've
it's a
never heard
worse
it, but that sounds hard.
really.
No, not even close.
I'd listen to
I
that
think its
again.
biggest crime is it's born in ignorance. Where I think that Cotton Eye
Yeah.
Joe is like an intentional disaster piece.
Yeah.
For that reason, I feel like I like the J Pro more just because there is something just charming about it.
For sure.
So for me, I'd pick Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe, like, you have to almost give it its props for being an annoying amalgamation of those things. Like,
Yeah.
it deserves
Yeah.
to move on in a bracket like this as,
does.
like, a tip of the cap. Like,
Fair
wow,
enough.
you made this fucking
Yeah.
weird earworm
That's real.
barnyard hoedown song.
That song sounds like a fight where nobody wins or loses. Like no one gets hit. A lot of people are swinging though really hard, but like no one, no damage is done. That's what Cotton Eye Joe sounds like, and I feel like that's kind of what they were going for.
Oh, God. Avril Lavigne's Hello Kitty versus Penelope Scott's Rat.
These are
Okay.
oddly both bad songs. It's actually not even odd.
Oh, yeah, because it's the worst songs.
Yeah, worst bracket.
bracket.
Yeah. But they're bad for interesting.
Yikes.
Let's hear a little Avril Lavigne, am I right?
Right.
More like Adam Levine.
One of the truly offensive songs. Yeah. It's like,
Wait a minute. What? I was hoping there was a video, and there is. Surprisingly, that sounds like that's probably what MGK sounds like to people now, which is why they hate him so much, and I understand it. Even though that's not what his music sounds like, but they think that's what his music sounds like, so it's fair. That was bad.
I didn't know about this, by the way, until
Neither
people
did I.
commented on the worst song. I had never heard it, never seen the
never heard
video,
that before.
and was like, oh my gosh, she sure took a detour in 2014.
Yeah.
I can't believe she did this.
I feel like an executive was like, Avril, let me introduce you to a whole new market.
No, apparently she is big in Japan and even re-recorded Girlfriend in Japanese. But like, I don't think that gives her a pass to like, what was that, bro?
Let me tell you something a little about a place called Japan. And she was like, perfect.
You ever heard of anime, Avril? She's like, no, but I'll read up on it. Don't even have to. It's not manga. Just watch it. Don't even watch it. We're just going to write it for you.
I mean, this is something that's still going on where there's a lot of like Asian hate and just like casual Asian racism.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is just a really interesting blemish where I don't understand how this was ever a thing or ever acceptable.
2013.
This is like they
A
thought
time.
they could hit this market. It's more exploitative.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
That's how it
Scarlett
feels.
Johansson kind of situation.
I see that, yeah.
Where they're like, Scarlett, do you think you can play an Asian lady? And she's like, of course I can. I'm Scarlett
Actually, I'm going to do it for
Johansson.
10 years. Any Asian role, I'll give that to me.
I think it should also
Yes.
be mentioned the dubstep. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. If you
Yeah.
ever thought, well, it's respectful. Dubstep makes it go, oh no, it's just trendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I loved you, I loved you, I loved you, it's true. I wanted to be you and do what you do.
I had an interesting art.
I feel like I've heard of Penelope Scott before. Now I have to check. Cause that name is kind of familiar and it's scary because I'm like, how do I recognize this name? But I don't at the same time, you know? Yeah, I have. Okay, she had that one TikTok song a couple years
this
ago.
song. So it got requested a bunch to be in this bracket, and I went and listened to it and was like, okay, I guess like, you know, it's like cringy or whatever. And then I realized after I listened to it a few more times, I was like, oh, this is the song, the Elon Love song. Like this is supposedly supposed to be written from the perspective of somebody who's in love with Elon Musk.
Oh wow.
Really?
And that's like what blew it up. And so that's what this is about. That's why it's like you lured me
Yeah.
in with rockets and a picture of the stars or whatever. It feels very like liberal arts school in upstate New York, like social commentary of some kind.
Yeah.
And it's definitely supposed to be left leaning, but it just comes off very cringy.
Yeah, I mean, the
Well-
palette is like something I'd like, usually. If I hear like some weird analog synth outsider
Yeah.
kind of music from the 80s or 90s or something, I like it. But then this is pumped full of like cringy modern language
Yeah.
in general. And it just makes it's like too self-aware and like being too cheeky.
Yeah, and like the niche thing I'll say is like it's kind of sounds like a Rilo Kiley song
Sure.
mixed with like the band Crying.
Yeah.
Which are both like bands that I love, but then it's like just what it's about
Yeah.
is weird.
And you love
That's
it?
fair.
That's your whole take? Okay.
I'd
Nice.
say for the palette of Penelope being more tolerable for me and like nothing about the Avril Lavigne songs.
Yeah,
would do.
that has
Oh
to
yeah,
keep
I
going.
hate the Avril song.
Hello
way
Kitty has to
more.
keep going.
I could see Penelope having a kind of an interesting career.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Penelope Scott, but let's be honest, I had no shot.
Can I give you like a slight roast, but something that I just observed about you?
Yeah.
This shirt kind of looks like when a tattoo artist who's been wearing like all black their entire life, leather jackets, whatever, gets a little older. They start wearing shirts like this to tattoo, and they're tucked in though, and they've still got like a neck tattoo and like painted nails and stuff, but they're wearing shirts like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like a 40-year-old tattoo artist shirt.
You know, most
Fair.
people just tell me the shirt's nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
Bro. I'd say 50, not even 40.
But you do look like a big piece of shit. That has nothing to do with the shirt. It has everything to do with kind of the aura you give off. But the shirt is nice.
Next one is Falling in Reverse. Shout out Ronnie Radke, Game Over
man.
versus Van Morrison, No More Lockdown.
This is a fantastic match.
It really
Haven't
is.
heard
All
either
right,
of
JB,
these.
hit it.
Trying hard to save the girl. Obstacles, I'm jumping hurdles. I'm growing up to be a big boy.
What's going on
What did I
here?
just
You guys
listen
know
to?
the lead, like who's Ronnie Radke? What's the story here?
I'll give you the story as an older person who was into emo music, lead singer of Escape the Fate. I liked one song by Escape the Fate when I
Sure.
was a kid, the one that's like, sitting in your room playing Russian roulette, whatever,
Okay.
that song. And then lots of legal trouble along the way, and blah, 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 in jail. I'm pretty sure Falling in Reverse formed while Ronnie Radke was in jail in Vegas. or
Kinda
whatever.
fire.
And that
Interesting.
made some of the most like overblown, ridiculous, like corniest music ever.
Yikes.
This one is the worst one I've ever heard.
It is.
I have an interesting perspective.
That's
One, I've
tough.
reviewed this entire album, and two, Ronnie Radke is literally my bitch. And he constantly messages me on Twitter. I won't say what he says, but basically, he's a giant man-child.
Was growing up to be a big boy.
Yeah, hopefully, eventually. But I mean, even though this came out like 11 years ago, you wouldn't know.
11 years ago?
His music has just continued to suck ass.
Sounds
but
older.
This is somehow his worst, regardless. I mean, this song is, I feel like, a spectacle, and I'm glad that it's become a giant meme because it will allow him to never live it down.
Why does it stick so much to the theme? It's like all about video. Like it's like video game stuff the whole time. It's really weird.
No more lockdown.
No more fascist police.
Hey. If you ignore the lyrics, Van Morrison's still got this dude can sing.
It's awesome.
Classy little
I
piano
don't want to
thing.
ignore the lyrics.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Real shit.
Real shit.
Our God-given rights.
Our God-given rights to not wear a mask and go outside. And
He just wants to go to the local bar and hit on cougars like the rest of us. Assuming.
Who doesn't want to do that,
to Van
man?
Morrison, he's like 70.
They're probably ghosts.
In my opinion, No More Lockdown is one of many songs of old people really showing their true colors during the lockdown.
Yeah.
There's nothing all that special about it. It's just really hard to listen to.
It's no game over.
Yeah, it's no game over.
Game over
Fair.
walks.
And then we've got We Will Rock You by Queen
classic,
versus
bro.
No
It's not a
Condom
bad
by
song.
DaBaby. Queen versus DaBaby. I mean, where else can you get stuff like this?
Right?
Is this like the darkest fucking joke Grant's ever made too, by the way?
Why?
How did Freddie Mercury die?
No!
Oh,
Silly coincidence.
Great. Oh my God, Grant. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because of how absurd that is. Oh my God.
Or is this the darkest fucking joke?
That's
Grant's ever made in
dark.
his life?
No way.
Because if it is, kudos to you being a sick bastard.
Honestly, borderline genius. I mean,
Yeah.
that's some shit I could never even think of.
No,
Holy
I wouldn't
fuck.
want to.
I wouldn't want to either.
No.
That
I'm glad
is
he did.
insane. I would have never thought of that either. I would have never thought of that. I'm not gonna lie. I would not have caught that. That would have been like the biggest whoosh ever for me.
It feels subversive.
It's demented,
It
dude.
honestly feels brave. It feels
Yeah.
like we've crossed
feels
over
brave.
into like a new realm.
Well, according to South Park, there's a 29.3 year period. When is it, bro? It's like 22 or 23 years or something like that. And then something becomes funny. It's been long past 20 something years. So, I mean, I guess, you know, it's interesting, but it's whack
He's twiddling his thumbs and petting a Persian cat.
in a way.
Dude, that's
Yo.
fucking awesome. I
Where
wanna
did
do
he
it.
get that fur coat?
I don't know, dude, but he is badass today.
Wait, what the hell? He's wearing
Interesting.
around?
He's smoking a pipe now, too.
Yo. This is a
I think it's just like
classic, bro.
young kids that are like stupid or something that think this song's bad because this song's fucking sweet.
Here's what I wrote about it.
Sure.
I'll read it to you. When I was listening to it last night, this is what I thought. We Will Rock You is iconic, but as the years go on, the pace is annoying and it's so novelty. The guitar solo is hard though. That's what I wrote.
You had to write that down.
I wrote down something for all of them.
Yeah.
So like that's what I wrote. It didn't exist yet.
Fair.
So like a song
Right.
going doom doom ka doom doom ka, that obviously
Right, it's
Yeah.
the Seven Nation Army of the 80s or 70s
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's more like the boots and cuts of the fucking rock age.
yeah, it gave
Yeah.
us Till I Collapse, and
Thank
for
you.
that I have to tip my
Yeah.
cap, obviously.
Yeah. I love the verse too. Laddie, you're a young man, dun,
Kicking your can all over the place.
be a big
Yeah.
man someday. You got, I mean, that's fire.
I think it's one of
Yeah.
the worst songs that Queen has ever made and one of my least favorite rock songs, period.
Still, I be fucking on her with no condom. Oh no. That's how she told me she wanted. Let's go.
So there's an
I feel
interesting...
like that's the first DaBaby song I reacted to after a while and was like, yeah, nah, he lost it. You know? I think it was that song. It was around that time, maybe. I don't remember.
A bit of lore with this song specifically. You know, DaBaby, he was shutting down the whole crowd and Rolling Loud, and he gave the whole a homophobic rant. Specifically, he tried defending it by saying that he wasn't talking about, he was like, if you don't have AIDS or anything, put a cell phone light in the air. He was like, oh, no, it had nothing to do with no homophobic comments. And then he releases No Condom.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest, right.
Yeah.
Ever. So this song represents a lot of bad.
That's actually good. I didn't know that.
It's way worse than Queen.
By a mile.
I didn't know that.
Last one on the first side we got. Man. I Love Fridays, Mia Khalifa.
Banger.
Jesus Christ.
Versus
Banger
Midnight
right
Oil's
there,
Beds Are Burning.
Microtonal rap.
I looked up, I Googled, is this song supposed to be serious?
Yeah.
I thought, is this a parody? I didn't, and I realized, I guess this is like a song.
It's for sure real.
Yeah, I thought maybe Andy Samberg had something to do with it or whatever.
Some sort of jokester.
Yeah, somebody was playing a joke or something, but I guess not. I had never heard it until we were doing that, and I was flabbergasted.
Yeah,
I heard it right when it came out.
It's like,
What are you looking at me for, huh?
Because it seems like this is right down your alley. You definitely have some information.
No, you're
about
absolutely
this
right. So this song blew up on TikTok, specifically the hit or miss. I guess he doesn't miss, huh? The whole thing is a diss track to Mia Khalifa, and it sounds like some garbage for kids that isn't made for kids. In other words, it's trendy. I don't like it.
My dad showed me this song when I was a kid. And he was like, a lot of people hate this song. I like it. I don't know, I understand how it can be kind of annoying.
The voice is a little strange, especially during some of the verses.
I think it's really dull, and I think I'd actually choose the fucking Mia Khalifa.
That song right there is why I never really got into older, rock music or, classic rock or a lot of stuff like that. I never got into it because of songs like that. I feel like that's some of the first stuff I heard. And I was like, this ain't it. I think.
That's at least entertaining. I find the Midnight Oil song to just sound ridiculously boring, and then the bad vocals just sound weird to me. I don't know. I don't fuck with it.
You heard it here first.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna definitely pick Mia Khalifa here.
Me too.
So sorry, Brad.
Fair enough.
How can we sleep while our beds are burning?
I'm anti anybody who's anti-sex work. You know what I mean?
Second side, first matchup we've got Thunder by Imagine Dragons versus Swagger Jagger by Cher Lloyd.
I never heard of Swagger Jagger until today, and I gotta say, you guys who don't know what this is, you're gonna absolutely love it.
I was lightning before the thunder.
When we put Radioactive in the first worst songs bracket, a lot of comments were, how did you put Radioactive instead of Thunder, which is obviously the worst Imagine Dragons song. And then I was listening to just their most famous songs, and their top 5 all could be on any of the Believer is so annoying. The other one, the one with JID, is super annoying.
I hate that. I'm glad JID's on it and he got that bag. Shout out to Mac Miller, RIP him. You feel me? But bro, that song is terrible. I've only listened to it once just to hear the JID verse, and that's it. That's it. That song is horrible.
Yeah.
And then so is the Bones.
Oh, that's the worst one.
I don't think I've heard that.
But this one, it's very annoying.
Bones.
It's a stupid little hook.
I don't know.
It's like this with your hands.
Yeah.
It's
I think this song is significantly worse than just a small little hook. I think that every single thing about this song is bad. I think that the moment it starts, it kicks in, just a young gun, and it's giving literally the worst verse directly into this hook that is these awful vocals. It has the worst bridge you will ever hear in your entire life. Every single section of this song, I think, is a true abomination, and for me, this could easily win the entire bracket.
Swagger Jagger, you should get some of your own.
What does this interpolate?
I think it's
Flight of the Valkyries.
No
Either way, it really just shows how in 2012 people could just kind of parody rap, put it out as a dubstep rap crossover song, and it would have the same shot as any other song to be on the radio.
Very true.
This is straight up offensive.
Yeah.
So much of it is so offensive. Just using rap culture as some sort of joke. It's
Hey man, that's the one part of the swag era that kind of is the reason why the swag era ended when it did. You know what I mean? It just like every other genre. Or not genre, just cultural time, you know, they took over. You know, like this, I bet I can almost see it now, bro. There is a Bulls jersey somewhere in the music video. Definitely a snapback. She's probably wearing one. You know, like probably some Beats headphones just cause, and like a kid on a BMX bike at some point, you know, like that's, you know, just like hitting all of the bases. Like there was definitely a checklist. Like, okay, this is in the video. Okay, you know, it doesn't feel right.
Miley Cyrus bangers times a million.
Yeah,
you know?
that's why it's my vote for worse here.
I mean, I'll make an argument that might, you know, change you guys' opinion, because I think that the only part of this song that's really truly offensive, well, I guess the lyrics are pretty bad with swagger, jagger, but once it gets past that horrible refrain, I think the song just becomes very forgettable. And I think it's only that initial shock, whereas Sitting Through Thunder is truly a torturous experience where your jaw will just continuously go further. I think that it's Imagine Dragons Thunder without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could use kind of like, it's like the centuries argument. It's like you can avoid swagger, jagger all you want. You have to hear Thunder.
You won't hear it again.
That's a great point.
Yeah, I think we give like a golden ticket sort of situation to Brad on this one. I'd say we go Thunder. It's the more prominent, really bad song.
Yeah.
Now we got Jacob Sartorius's Sweatshirt versus Mumford & Sons' I Will Wait.
Then you can wear my sweatshirt.
Was this before or after Chainsmokers?
That's a great question.
I think it's before.
Very much a Chainsmokers palette.
It's
I'm pretty sure it's before.
It's so adorable.
If I remember correctly.
Disgusting. I hate it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean, I don't know. There's something kind of sweet about it.
I would wear the sweatshirt.
You know how there's cute aggression where something's so cute you want to like
Kill it.
destroy it? Yeah, this is.
You're like Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Oh God, you're right.
You're like Lenny from the Cole Bennett Lyrical Lemonade videos.
What?
Little stick figure. He hides in all the music videos. Like one of the best cartoons made of all time. It's like a Gumby-ish character. It's a little bit like Gumby.
I've literally never.
Gumby was anti-drugs.
Lyrical Lemonade. Wait a second. What?
Gumby was anti-drugs, so I don't really fuck with Gumby.
All right, we'll move Gumby on then. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Thought we were doing a different bracket. Shit. All right, recalibrating. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard this song before, and I feel like maybe if like I heard it when it came out, I would have been like had like some sort of context for it. But to me, I listened to it and was like, oh, it's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Jacob Sartorius is actually not the problem here. I think it's actually everyone working around him to make the most disgusting, bubbly, child-friendly possible song.
Yeah.
It sounds like bubblegum. I think that like the kid's good, you know. But
The kid's got down.
The kid's good. The kid's good. I say we sign him. Let's get a good team around him. I think we can pump up some real music.
Take him edgy here. Someone get him hooked on cocaine.
get Travis Barker on that shit. All right.
Give him the Huddy treatment.
Oh, who could he date? Come on, who could he date? Let's spitball. Emma Chamberlain, she's taken. Yeah, nice try. All right, who's got next? Noah Cyrus, engaged. Not gonna work.
What about Dakota Fanning? She's 30 now? What the fuck?
I am getting too old for this goddamn shit. I'm getting too old. Let's change his last name. Sartorius is too hard to pronounce. We can't say it. Let's do, Banks. Jacob Banks. I mean, I just feel like
this sounds like banjo core gone wrong. You know, I like banjo core. I feel like that's a very interesting section of existence. And this feels like someone took that and just, you know, they tried to make it what inspired banjo core, which was just country music. But they tried to make it as cool as banjo core, and it just didn't work.
Mumford & Sons just had to be here, and this is just the one that kind of like stuck out. But yeah, I mean, they're British guys doing Americana.
Wait, they're British?
They're British?
Yeah. Definitely.
Never knew that.
Next round.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And Marcus Mumford dresses like Shrek.
The guitarist plays the kick drum.
They all live in mansions and they take photo shoots in like canoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it looks like they have to be in the canoe, not like they're doing it for fun.
Yeah.
You know, I hate that. I hate the idea of the gimmick.
And again, I'll use another metric.
Not gonna lie, British people doing Americana music is wild.
Using here.
Sure.
The people you meet in this world that love Mumford & Sons, you could just wring them out. You know what I mean? Like a wet towel.
I do not endorse that.
That's
behavior.
death. I'm talking about death and killing.
Yeah,
You know,
we're not
everybody is
gonna
allowed to like
condone
what they
that.
like. You
No.
know, music is a beautiful thing that we can all share and share.
Like what you like, just not over here.
And everybody
You know?
should be loved and respected for what they
Not
like and
everyone.
appreciate.
Like it over there.
Is that, you good?
Some
You up?
people don't
Oh,
deserve
sorry.
it.
I thought you wanted love. I thought you were like getting
Oh, I
snuggled.
thought you were falling asleep on me because what I
Nah.
was saying was so calming and inspirational.
Yikes.
We're going Mumford and Sons here.
I mean, I think that the Jacob
Agreed.
Sartorius just sounds more corporate and disgusting.
Yeah, I think that the Sartorius song is just too new to me. I'm not done loving it yet.
Yeah.
It's like a book I can't put down.
Fair.
It brought me back to a simpler time.
It also made me feel like I could do it.
You have
Like
some
I
music.
yeah. Oh no. Like the song.
You could be a
Like,
prodigy.
yeah, like or a product like sold sold by big huge corporate labels. Like if they just made me the face of it, you know. I know I'm
Yeah.
older and I'm probably not as cute to a lot of people, but again, that's subjective as well. I don't know. So, give me one of these songs. Give me one of these cutesy songs.
Nah,
Some of the
honestly,
hot
I'll
songs.
take one, bro.
I'll
take one.
You gotta auto-tune me. I'm not that good.
Of course.
Yeah, same.
I think I could pull it off. And I could date Dakota Fanning. That's like a fair. I don't know if she's single or interested, but I'm just saying
Who's that?
age-wise, it would make
It would work, yeah.
What does the fox say? Whatever that Elvis, whoever made it, and Colleen Ballinger's Toxic Gossip Train.
Fuck Colleen.
Yeah, well,
Fuck everyone who
I don't think I've seen
supports
her
her.
in anything.
All right, I'm willing to take down anybody.
Tell him, Brad.
And you know what?
She does not
These
look
two,
familiar to me.
they say they're gonna come down with me. If I go down, they're coming down too.
Who out there is defending Colleen Ballinger?
Literally,
Who is
Hulk Hogan.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Hulk
way.
Hogan?
Hulk Hogan
Of all
loves her.
people.
He's big.
Hulk
I don't know.
Hogan.
Look up
That's
down
what I'm
if you go
saying.
more.
What the fuck?
He's a big,
Yeah.
strong guy. I'm a little scared of him, so
Yeah.
I might actually have to.
But if there's three of us,
I'm on the. I'm just gonna go ahead and.
You
I'm
know,
gonna fence
yeah,
it. I'm gonna fence
I
it.
gotta
Yeah.
say, you know what? Maybe he's old. Maybe we take away his sleeping pills.
He is getting up there. But, you know, he looks like he might be on the roids now. I don't know if he ever was, but if there was a time for him to be on roids, I feel like it's now. So I wouldn't take that risk. You know, I feel like he could still rip his shirt. That's scary.
Or something and get the advantage.
You give me sleeping pills. I'm
Like
gonna bow out of the
no
whole thing. I'm
pre-cut,
just gonna
you
go
know,
chill
just
with
do
those.
it.
What does the fox say?
I remember when this came out.
You guys will like dance to anything of this shit. It's cold in this room right now.
Yeah.
that's a tough one.
It's like it's supposed to be a song for kids, but
I
it's also
started the head bop because I remember like when this came out and when this was big and like, you know, that was cool. But then the sound hit and it's just like, who was behind this? Did we ever apprehend the people that were behind this? They need to be locked up for their crimes.
also. It seems like it's made to be bad, right? Like it's not.
Yeah.
This isn't the P Diddy
Yeah.
commercial too, right?
Yeah.
P Diddy produced this song.
Wait, what?
I don't know if he
Yeah.
actually did, but in the Pepsi commercial or whatever it is, he does.
That's terrible. Personally, this song,
is.
the hatred that I feel for it is a raging fire inside of me that has not gone out since it was released, and it would play at like fucking middle school dances or whatever the hell. Yeah, I hate it. I hate
don't like
everything
it
about
either.
it.
It's a terrible
Poses an
song.
interesting question though. What does the fox say?
Well, it says a ring ding.
Better
ding,
question:
ding.
who gives a fox?
Yeah.
I like Fox News though.
What does the fox say?
Minorities are stealing your jobs. That's what the Fox says.
Yeah, that's what they say.
They rigged the election.
Now, imagine for a second a talking fox.
Toxic gossip train, steamroll over someone's reputation.
Let me just say this.
I'm gonna be honest. That clip right there is the first I'm hearing of this because when everything came out and then the apology dropped, I forgot about it, and then I just wasn't gonna check it out live, and then I was gonna watch the Penguin Zero video instead of watching the original, and then I forgot again. And then I just completely forgot that it happened. Because, like, you know, I heard it was so bad, and I was just like, you know, why subject myself to that? So, yeah.
If either of you are going to sit up here and say that is a worse song than The Fox, I understand
Yeah.
the implication.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fair.
pathetic. It's disgusting. And
It's catchy though. It's fucking catchy.
It's
And-
as a song, it's good.
Okay, well, I haven't.
Good is a strong word, but it's
It is.
more than it's
a
good
very
or
strong
bad.
word.
Yeah.
It's innovative.
Innovative.
Yeah.
And here's why.
It's bar lowering, but it's not innovative.
When is the last time you got in an argument with a friend? Something happened. You think your friend did something bad, and they're like, "Listen, I want to address the stuff that has been going on between us." And they pulled out a ukulele.
Right.
Who in their right mind gets accused of something and pulls out a ukulele?
That is actually true, though. Honestly, when I heard that she dropped a song, I was like, huh? Like, it's on Spotify, bro. It's out. People's videos got like they got demonetized and stuff like that just for having a clip of the, like, that's crazy.
It honestly changed the connotation of the ukulele forever.
It did.
The ukulele stock market, I think, was already low once 21 Pilots picked it up and ruined it. But then I feel like Colleen is like the start of the Great Depression.
Yeah, the ukulele tycoons are like, motherfucker.
I think that What Does the Fox Say is more of a, I guess, wide song like phenomenon.
Yeah.
And I just think that for me personally is just everything about that just comes off as really weird and I don't like it.
That's
As
fair.
a song, the Fox is way worse.
Yeah.
But fuck Colleen. Miranda sings, wish she didn't.
Yeah. Like, and the thing for me, that was at a perfect time for me where, like, I could have been watching her, but I never have. I have been aware of her probably since the first time I was on YouTube, and she never interested me. I always was like, whenever I would see her in movies and, like, stuff like that, I was like, bro, how is she, like, famous? Like, what do people like about this? She never sat right with me, bro.
I wish it was her swan song.
Never.
You know what I mean?
I think it is, for sure.
Probably.
She's done.
We'll see about that.
She's done.
She's going to get championed by the right. That's what happens.
She's not going to get championed by the
man.
right. She mailed bra and panties to 14-year-olds.
If you're getting
That's
canceled,
crazy.
the right will save you. They'll say, they
Maybe.
tried to get you, but you did was all right.
Her next song's going to be with Kid Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
I also didn't even know what a ukulele was until the Colleen song. I thought it was a little guitar when she pulled it out. At
Oh,
first.
man.
Now we got We Didn't Start the Fire by Fall Out Boy versus Body Like a
Yikes.
Back Road by Sam Hunt. And We Didn't Start the Fire by Fall Out Boy is, of course, a cover of the Billy Joel song, which almost made this bracket on its own until this one came out and replaced all of the references from the original song with modern, well, from 89 to now.
Yeah.
That is
Yikes.
something.
When it gets into the We Didn't Start the Fire, the instrumentation around it is kind of rocking.
It's like, here's what I will say. Patrick Stump's voice is meant for a song that sounds like this.
Yeah, it's like when you get past the modern references and you just get to the We Didn't Start the Fire, a melody we all know and love. Don't wince at.
I'm going to go further. I'm going to burn myself on a stake right here.
Go.
Yikes.
I thought it was kind of fun to hear what the next references were going to be. Because like, it sucks. Like, it's corny. It's so corny. It's so corny. But I was
Are
like,
they going to say Tom Brady?
I was like waiting for what they were going to say. It was fun.
Britney Spears? What are they going to say?
It's kind of fun. I was waiting, to see what it would
A little
be.
walk down memory lane, Brad. You like that?
I love pop culture.
Give me this shit. Listen.
Bro.
Okay.
You listen. Yeah. This was not needed.
It wasn't.
This is something a child could write. Wow, you guys really distracted the shit out of me. That was a real thing right there. You guys wanted to put the original here?
Well, you
You're
thought
saying
about
this
it.
shit's okay? You thought about the original?
I don't know all the references Billy Joel's talking about, so it's kind of like yawn to
Bro.
me.
Yeah, what is he? He's saying
He's talking about like the Berlin Wall. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know that shit about that. I only
Like,
know
they
about
tore it
Ronald
down
Reagan.
some year. What year was
I have no
that?
idea. I have no idea who
93?
any of these people are.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I liked this one.
Tiger King.
Tiger
I
King.
feel like-
Do you remember Tiger King? We all
Dude,
watched
that
it during the
shit, you remember
pandemic in
the-
March.
The
March of 2020.
she
I
killed
never
her
watched Tiger King.
husband. Like,
Maybe she might have not
What
though.
the
She might have not
fuck?
killed. He might be in Cuba.
And then
These two are entertained by jingling keys is what this is. And if they don't
Had
vote
keys,
this
by the
through,
way?
I swear to God.
do the keys.
Do the keys thing. I
please.
love the keys thing.
Yeah.
You got him?
Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed.
And I get the sentiment.
Oh,
He knows the back roads, so he knows his partner's body.
Which is a wonderland, by the way.
Understood.
Oh,
But when
man.
I hear this, I picture someone's back like covered in lumps. Like, you know how back roads are bumpy? When it says body like a back road, I just picture like someone who's like a disgusting gargoyle-like creature.
I picture just a yellow line down the spine,
Ah, okay.
and their back is concrete.
Yeah. I like this song. I have, in the last maybe 4 months, turned and like most, if not all, pop country now because I've just given in and given up.
I will not give in or give up at all. The closest thing is that one country song with Lil Uzi. Like, that's it, man.
I love it. I don't know. There's something about just drinking and not caring.
Does that have something to do with your obsession with Fox News lately?
No, it can't really. I don't know how those two would coincide. One's the truth and the other's just pure entertainment.
Interesting.
As for the truth, Sam Hunt and the gang that make country music.
Speaking of not caring, by the way, I mean, sometimes you gotta talk to the manager. You just have to.
I know.
If the service is bad, you gotta talk to them. Let them know what's up. The steak is dry. That's what I say.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
come here to pay good money to be disappointed. By the way, I didn't bring this up before, but since you made a mistake on the steak, it is my wife's birthday, and we do want 50% off now and that cocktail on the house.
Yeah.
If not, I will ruin you on Yelp. I think Fall Out Boy's cover is worse. One, because it's a cover and it's like lazy on their end, and they just pumped it full of. It's like if you took the top 20
It's modern
hashtags
Fall Out
of the
Boy.
last, 30 years and just put them in a song.
Which is a great idea.
It is, but it's not.
It's like a shiny new toy that I'm still playing with.
No one has ever said your body is like a back road until Sam Hunt said it. And damn it, that's beautiful. If Sam Hunt said that to me, I'd let him take the 4x4 out, race around, get it all the flaps all muddy, and have himself a good time. I'd let him do a donut run. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Insightful.
Yeah. Thank
Back
you.
road shots. You know what I mean?
I'd let him do a back road shot.
Back road shots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, in my
Pump me like your shotgun, Sam. That's what I'd say.
Baby got back road.
Yeah.
Anyways, We Didn't Start the Fire by Fall Out Boy is the fact that they would do this, I feel like, is the most pretentious shit I've ever seen. Like, we need to be the ones to update this. But then Sam Hunt, Body Like a Back Road, is possibly one of the most atrocious pop country fusions I've ever heard, and does one of my least favorite things ever in music, combining country with trap instrumentation.
Yeah.
It sounds like whitewashing garbage. So I hate both of these, but it makes me think that We Didn't Start the Fire by Fall Out Boy is the bigger atrocity.
I would agree it's the bigger atrocity, and that's why I like looking at it more. For a Trap by 645AR
Hey, that's a
versus
banger.
Pop Champagne by Jim Jones.
It's a good matchup right here. This is good.
For a Trap also in the top 5 most requested to be in this bracket.
Surprisingly.
And, I will say I have like an intense bias here.
Right.
Love this song. I haven't heard this in so long.
If you've got like a stupid little kid's brain, then this song sucks. But if you like think about music a little bit,
Like if you really like this is how you know how long someone's really been listening to music for real. Like not just hearing music and like listening to radio, so like listening to music for real. Bro, when For the Trap came out, that was like that was where we were headed. From an evolutionary standpoint, everything that came out from Mozart to Elvis, you feel me? It all led to For the Trap by 645AR. That could have been the last song of all time. It could have been. That would have been the perfect, like, here's where we started, here's where it ends. That's real music. You throw that on, bro, a tear might fall, bro. Cause that's real music, bro. That song gonna sound good 10 years from now, 100 years from now. They could bury and dig up the pyramids again, and just For the Trap would be playing when you walk inside, and it would be fitting. And I'm telling you, bro, it's a banger.
a little bit.
It's awesome.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, yeah, people have done
Yo, bro.
high voice, squeaky voice rap shit before.
Never like
not
this.
like
Not
this,
like this.
and
At
not
all.
with this ad lib.
No.
I legitimately, the first time I heard 645AR, which was before this song came out, like, he would just post a video of him dancing in his room to his own song with the caption, "I'm better than Tupac."
Yeah.
That's what he was doing, and that's what caught my attention. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. I fuck with it all the way. I think 645AR is fire.
Yeah, I think
like
it
that
goes
song.
way beyond novelty. I think his song with FKA Twigs was like one of my favorite songs that came out that year.
Yeah.
I think that his gimmick is just honestly like another step forward of what was already going on. I think
Yeah.
people were just afraid of it.
This one was by your request included.
Shout out to whoever the hell sent me this on stream. This song is Jim Jones' Pop Champagne. Enjoy.
Pop champagne. Pop champagne.
I forgot
Some of
about
the worst
that.
auto tune of all time.
It's so
It sounds like A-Rap Money, but even worse. It sounds like the outro of A-Rap Money. a very offensive yet very nostalgic and hilarious song. But this is like the reprise, like remix outro. Like after, you know, they got DJ Khaled on it and like a Lil Wayne verse and like a Drake verse and like a Wale verse. And then this was just the outro. Like that's what it sounds like to me.
Pop champagne. Pop champagne.
Like he's in the music video and everything,
Some
you
of
know?
the worst auto-tune of all
That's the
time.
vibe it has.
It's so far off
And the
key
beat
and
is crazy.
Holy shit. Wow, I was
Yeah.
shocked by this song.
Me too.
Yeah, and it's a charting single too. This thing
Yeah.
was like in the top
That's
100.
When you
Crazy.
suggested it, I was like, oh, I remember that. It wasn't that bad. And then I would listen to it and I was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, my memory did not serve me correctly.
It's like people's brains didn't know how autotune
Yeah.
worked yet, where they just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, nice. Wait a minute. No, whoa, well.
Hey,
Yo, that's futuristic. Yo.
This is like what I imagine any autotune song sounds like to an old person.
yeah,
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah, it sounds like club
That's
music
fair.
to people who hate clubs.
It is far worse than For the Travel.
By far.
Yeah,
Not
it's
even
not
Yeah.
even close. It's hilarious. I recommend anyone who's watching this look this one up. I mean, it's great. It's great. all the
awesome
way
video
through.
too.
Now we got Trumpets by Jason Derulo versus I'd Rather Die by Tramp Stamps.
Yeah.
A tough one.
This is a tough matchup.
Interesting.
No way.
And the trumpets, they go.
I think this is the song that made me stop listening to the radio. Like this was my final straw. I couldn't take it anymore after this song was on the radio. Literally, I was like, no, we're done. Not doing this anymore. Started making playlists and here we are. Because bro, having to sit through this almost daily for like a week. It took like a week. Yeah, I was done. That was it.
Yeah, those aren't real trumpets. You think he could have just got real trumpets for a song called Trumpets?
Literally.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a real trumpet sounds like. I've never seen
Not
one.
like
I've never
that.
seen a real instrument in general.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I know Ableton or whatever and flutes, but
Yeah.
I tried to play. It's actually very hard to play trumpet. Well, I ended up playing tuba, so maybe that's why I'm naturally just better at tuba, I guess. But trumpet is like I couldn't even get a sound out on a trumpet, bro, or the French horn. No, I got a sound out on the French horn. That was kind of fun. It was weird. But the trumpet is just like impossible, dude. So like I salute to trumpet players, bro. It is not
Phil
easy.
is one of those people that when I hear his music, I get the feeling I really wouldn't get along with him in person.
oh, don't sell yourself short like that. I know he seems really cool, but
I just don't think we would see eye to eye on things.
I will say it seems like he does not give a shit about his own music.
No.
Like at all. And he can really sing, and it's like, wow,
Yeah.
what a shame. you
Yeah,
know?
it is.
Yeah.
I think so.
No, I've seen him perform live. It was like a rat dying.
That sounds awesome.
Yikes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like a dumbass snitch.
Jesus.
I love the melody. I do like the melody.
There's a
And it's
melody in
cool.
there.
I like the part. I like the name part. Mike, Matthew, whatever. It just starts naming all
Yeah.
these names. I'm like,
Michael and Matthew and Kyle. Yeah.
oh
Yikes.
yeah. And I mean, same here. I'd rather die than hook up with a straight white guy. I think.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Depends on if it's
2023.
Matthew
Yeah, I wouldn't
McConaughey
do
or
that.
not.
No, I just mean like because he's straight, and so I'd rather die than violate the consent of
Yeah.
somebody else.
Oh, right.
Because if he's straight, there's no way he wants to hook up with me.
You backed me into a
Yeah.
corner there. I see
Yeah,
what you're
and
doing.
it seems like you guys are a little fucked up on what consent means.
Hey,
but
listen,
Oh, no,
I-
not
it
us.
says right there, straight white guy. So
you know,
I'm a guy, so I don't know.
of course, yeah.
Trumpets is worse to me.
This song's way worse.
It's way
I'd rather
worse.
die is literally
terrible.
like to anyone who heard that and thought this is just an annoying generic like pop punk song. You're right, and so much more. It is literally one of the worst things I've ever heard, and sitting through it is truly torture.
I also want to say
I
like,
would rather listen to Twinkle Twinkle whatever by whatever her name is. You know, the TikTok one that was in the last. I'd rather listen to that than this. Like I'll listen because I've never listened to the whole song. I've heard too much of it, but I've never the whole thing. I'd listen to the whole thing before I listen to this, bro.
blowjob.
It's grown on me.
The way that it's sung, I can't believe that blowjob sounds like
it.
that in the song.
I can't believe how
Yikes.
blowjob sounds in real life. That's crazy. Don't do that. Yeah, I'll die on the trumpets hill, but you guys move on. Tramp stamps.
Good.
I'd rather die.
See?
Now we got Happier by Marshmello versus Lamborghini by KSI.
Lambo.
Oh,
I love
man.
this right here.
I like like it.
This one got
Honestly,
Bastille.
that moment right there is what made me glad to not hear any type of EDM from Marshmello for a while. Because I was like, what happened? When I tell you, I played Joy Time on repeat in 2016. On repeat. That album was fire. You know? Like, that kind of got me back into EDM because for a while, like, I was just really focused on rap. I didn't really listen to any new EDM. So that was kind of like, okay, like, this is mainstream, but it's lit, though. And then this happened, and I was like, oh, no. He went too far. You know? I like that new song with Brent Faiyaz,
Still
though.
in the mix, right?
I want you to be happier.
It's not that bad. It's like just as bad as all those big whatever.
Yeah.
Like whatever that genre is.
Yeah.
This is like when people go to those marathons and they get paint or powder put all the colors.
Yeah.
Day glow.
Day glow. It's like a day
Yeah.
glow vibe.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking suck, you dirty
Yeah,
white person. But
like honestly, it's a pipeline, bro. It's like from EDM to like pop inspired by EDM to just straight up rap production. It's a pipeline, bro. And then back to DJing, bro, I'm telling you, it's literally a pipeline and it's crazy.
but do your thing.
Yeah. It's
You
like
know what I
Safe
mean?
and Sound and
Yeah.
all those type of American authors. Whoever they
Sure.
are.
I think this song is actually
Yeah.
a really interesting example of some like cognitive dissonance where it's quite literally like everything about this song is sad except for the instrumental, but for some reason it's just extremely catchy and works. I
Yeah.
actually don't.
Very
hate
true.
this.
Lamborghini, Lamborghini, bitch, I know you see me in my Lamborghini.
I absolutely, I will say, love a song where a rapper is screaming and can't for the life of them sound angry.
Nah, that's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. But this song right here, like, I was terrified to listen to KSI's music for so long because of like this. You know, I like some of his songs now. I like his last album. But bro, this wasn't it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing like angry. Like, he couldn't try to actually sound
Excuse me.
angry.
We need the KSI Stitches collab.
Yeah, like
For sure.
this is hilarious.
We needed
This
that.
song I had never heard either, and
neither.
holy shit,
Yeah,
it is
it's
bad.
bad.
It is unbelievable.
So my first exposure to this song was in a Overwatch lobby where I was
Wow.
like just hanging out and these kids were literally just like blasting the ear version of this song through the mic of any game they went in, and it was beautiful.
Yikes.
Like it was the most trolly shit ever. And I gotta say, if it was the bass boosted version, I'd give it points, but unfortunately I think the original is just a little lame.
KSI
That's
moves
real.
on.
Next, Roxanne by Arizona
Oh my
Zervis
god.
versus
That is the first like TikTok song I heard. That's when I knew it was over. The second I heard that, bro.
Lift Yourself by Kanye West.
I like Lift Yourself.
All she wanna do is party all night. Goddamn.
What's wrong with it?
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. First time I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, you know, another pop rap song is
Yeah.
probably going to be everywhere. The more
Yeah.
I heard it, something much sinister, more sinister
Yeah.
arose.
Okay, what is it?
I think it was just like, I think an algorithm ran something to figure out what could be like most catchy and simultaneously annoying. Roxanne.
Yeah.
Roxanne. Do you just want to go and party all night? It just like sticks in your head. It's like fucked up. It's like a parasite.
It's good.
This song is one of the few, I'd say, fuckboy anthems that
Yeah.
I don't actually hate. And
Really?
I actually kind of fuck with it.
Really?
Yeah, I actually like this song quite a bit.
I
The only
don't.
fuckboy anthem that I fuck with is Jordan Belfort.
I've been getting dirty money, Jordan Belfort.
Yep.
Scoop dee dee whoop. Whoop dee dee soup. Whoop dee dee.
It's awesome.
Songs that are supposed to be purposefully bad,
Yep.
like, I don't know if I can really rate them the same way.
It's
Right.
not,
I mean, the story of this is
not
crazy.
bad.
I
Yeah.
guess it's like Drake wanted this beat, Kanye released it to spite him with him
Yeah.
just saying poopity scoop all over it.
It's kind of badass.
It's kind of badass, but
is.
it's also kind of petty. It's like
It
the
is.
perfect storm, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Kanye did nothing wrong.
Whoa.
Honestly, whoa there. Whoa there. Let's not do that. Former Kanye defender, by the way. I like Lift Yourself because it put me onto a great song. The sample, I had never heard it before. So Lift Yourself kind of put it on my radar. Been rocking with it ever since. I play it more than I play Lift Yourself, but whenever Lift Yourself does come on, I be getting lit. And someone mixed one of his verses off of Late Registration. I forgot which song. On the Lift Yourself beat. and it's just, dude, it's perfect. It's so good.
Oh, Brad. Whoa, Brad. Back it up, buddy. Despite all I said about Roxanne and me liking it, it is worse than Kanye. Just
it's way worse.
On a beat.
I kind of agree.
Me by Taylor Swift featuring Brendan Urie of Panic at the Disco.
I haven't heard
versus
that.
Fight Song by Rachel Platten.
Or like Rachel Platinum. All right, because that song is...
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it might be Platinum, though. I'm not sure.
At this point...
Has there ever been a song that sounded more like the inside of a Macy's?
Nah, that's so true. This sounds like I feel like I just walked into the fragrance section and it's just, you know how strong it be. It be going up in your throat and just choking you out until you walk out in the fresh air. That's what that song sounds like. That's true. I never heard that, and I kind of am glad that it took this long. And I hope I never hear it again.
It's like it was like designed to be like shopping. Like it's like shopping right before Christmas. I think it was supposed to be kind of like a Broadway musical sort of vibe.
Sure.
But really just sounds like a Macy's.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's got Brendan Urie on it, so they're definitely going for that fucking musical garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It might be Taylor Swift's worst song.
I would agree.
No, I think she's got even worse. I think you go into the Reputation era.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
They sound so similar.
I wrote down stuff about each of them, and I wrote down that the Taylor Swift song sounds like the inside of a Macy's, and I wrote down that this one sounds like it was made for commercials.
It sounds like the hardworking mom who's like burnt out, but now she's like getting up off the couch and like taking her life back.
Yeah, totally.
She's about to go for a walk around the block.
Like I feel like I'm glad that this song exists because I know that there are plenty of people that took this song and made it the motivation to like just, you know, be a better human being. Or like get better if they were going to, I don't know, whatever. This song probably helped people when they needed it. You know what I mean? So it's cool for that. But oh my God, this song was like inescapable at one point. Literally. For a long time. It was like 2-3 years of it being on the radio. It's crazy, bro.
Solve everything.
And that's her fight song, is this one.
You say that the Roxanne one sounds AI generated. This is the most out of touch, hilariously fake John Doe of a song that I think has ever existed. And I want to move it on just to spite it for being literally the most gutless piece of shit I've ever heard.
I'm not sure that Rachel Platten exists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've never seen what she looks like. I can't imagine what she looks like. I've never heard another song from her. I've never seen a live clip of her performing this song. Like, none of that, dude. None of that. I feel like this is not a real person.
I mean, like, that's literally, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter.
She's a figment of our imagination.
Put it out under 10 different names and nobody would notice. Right now we got Centerfold by the Jay Giles Band versus Wheels on the Bus by Melanie Martinez.
Oh, fuck.
Interesting.
AKA Felony Martinez, AKA Smellany Fartinez, AKA R. Kellany Martinez.
What?
Jeffrey Epsteinez.
What did she do? Wait, what did she do? I've never, whoa.
No song makes me like laugh out loud. It's so funny.
It's awesome. It almost feels like the Rednecks who made Cotton Eye Joe kind of like produced it.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. I said the song reminds me of. This is the song that reminds me of that same vibe of Cotton Eye Joe.
It's awesome. I love this song.
Little pirate shanty sort of thing going on. I don't know what it is.
Angel is a centerfold.
Yeah, I got no issue with this.
Blood runs cold. I used to dance to this on Dance Revolution.
I feel like I don't hate it, but like, you know, I will never hear it again. And I feel like if I do, then I might hate it. You know?
Yeah, you did, you little fucking weirdo.
Stop.
You little fucking freak.
Stop flirting with me.
I'm not flirting with you. I'm calling you a fucking freak.
Now I'ma light it up and pass it.
Yikes.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
bad.
Yeah. Brad, catch me up.
What's the deal? Is like a hand job on the bus and the bus driver's watching?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So this is off of Melanie Martinez's second album where the whole crybaby aesthetic worked, and she released a project called K through 12. Everything about this is like
this on
edgy
K-12?
kids smoking weed and jerking off. It is literally the worst possible, most despicable, disgusting. But of course it's art, so none of that matters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. A lot of people don't know this. Melanie Martinez never really experienced, and in her own words, that much, actually at all, any bad childhood experiences that she sings about. They are all made up. Everything about it. So, yeah.
I guess that's the difference.
It's all fabricated. That's disappointing, man.
Like Nirvana doing like School or like the Grandma Take Me Home, like all those kids and stuff about being like a kid where it's like no recess.
Nirvana is an interesting comparison to Melanie Martinez
because like all those songs, a lot of stuff on Bleach is written from the perspective of Kurt being a kid, but they're all experiences that he wrote about in like his journal and shit. So that's his to write about, and doesn't get into really super gross territory unless you read the rest of the journals. But
when Melanie gets in gross territory, it's weirdly fetishy.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get a ukulele apology from her at some point.
Yeah, she ain't never gonna apologize for shit.
Well, Colleen didn't either, so I guess I'm not a ukulele non-apology.
Like a clapback, if you will. Yeah. Melanie moves on here, though. Those wheels on the bus are going to keep rolling.
This is probably, I think, the biggest gap between the two songs I've seen.
Totally.
The whole list.
All right, now we got
Not again.
AJR's Netflix trip versus Hey Soul Sister by Train. This is an awesome matchup. Holy shit.
This is a good one.
There were a lot of AJR songs that were commented on the first bracket. I had never even listened to them until we prepared for the first bracket. And then this one just intrigued me because this song is all about watching The Office. Yeah. It's like fell in love in season 2. It's like, it has like says Steve Carell's name. It's like, I don't know. There's something just about the way that they write songs.
And it's like fife and drum music. It almost sounds like, Revolutionary War tunes.
This is the most out there, ridiculous shit, and I literally hate every single second of it.
That's real. People who openly call themselves quirky love AJR.
Oh,
they
do.
They kind of label themselves as alternative, but I mean, they definitely are alternative. If alternative means I'd rather alternatively listen to anything.
Hey, soul sister,
we just
that sounded better from memory. Hearing it again, it's not as good as it once was. Still nostalgic though, and I still like it.
Save the ukulele's life.
See, here's the thing: is like I know that this is like a whitewashing version, whatever. I don't care. Whenever I hear this song, I see waves rolling in on the beach. And I know that that's not like. These are just like some white guys from probably like Oklahoma or
Seattle.
Some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they're from Seattle.
Yeah, he's a big Mariners fan.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He's been on ESPN multiple times. Very knowledgeable about baseball. Bet you didn't know that.
I don't know what baseball is.
Okay.
I think a lot of people expect me to hate this song. I mean, there are definitely moments in like where he says, "I'm so gangster, I'm so thug, you're the only one I'm dreaming of."
Fire.
He says that?
Oh yeah,
that's a caption.
Yeah. I personally absolutely love how it seems like he's having the time of his fucking life singing this song. A lot of people will find this to be annoying. They'll hate the lyrics. To me, it just sounds like a guy doing what he likes doing, and it's infectious. So I kind of like it.
This one definitely rings off if your mom plays it on like the XM radio or something.
Well, this one's easy. I'd rather listen to Train any day over AJR.
True.
No matter, honestly, how bad the Train song is.
Yeah.
Now we got Barbie Girl by Aqua versus Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin.
These are two good songs.
It's going to be an interesting.
Why is that one back in? This isn't the first one.
I mean, I get it's annoying.
I just hate Ken's part. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
It's not what Ken would sound like.
I know.
At all.
Ken sounds like cute Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
be realistic.
That's not Ken at all.
Ken would do anything for Barbie. He's not like a toxic male figure.
Yeah.
He's not overly masculine.
Like commanding her.
Like a pretty boy.
He should be like way nicer in the song, I think.
For sure.
Yeah. What if he was like, "Hello, Barbie, do you want anything from the store?"
Exactly,
stuff like
exactly.
That.
That's
I think
Ken.
more realistic as to Ken's
That's
character.
Ken.
Don't worry, I'm gonna pick you up at 6. I've already made reservations. I've chosen where we're going. I've bought you a dress for the night, and I rented a cottage up north for us to spend the night at.
Hello, Barbie. Here's some flowers.
I think it's very offensive that you assume that Ken is a simp instead of a Chad.
I didn't say simp.
Just a respectable man.
He's just
asks
Ken.
women what they want. You know, he
total simp
goes
behavior.
out of his way to make sure that she's happy.
Oh, yeah.
The term simp is antiquated. I like to use the term servant. I'm a servant to my woman. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I don't have a woman.
Hell yeah, same here. Well, soon to be. I'm just kidding. I love you, baby. I know you're watching. I love you, baby.
Why do you just flex on us like
I
that?
love you, baby. There it goes.
Bro.
Ooh, big wet one for her. All right, let's
You
hear
do not
Bobby
have to
McFerrin.
do that like that, bro.
Okay, shut up. That singing is amazing. Also, what people aren't understanding is Bobby McFerrin makes all those noises with his mouth.
Yeah, he's a
No, I knew
fucking
that.
legend. Yeah.
People don't know that.
Oh.
He does thinking about your body, and he's on stage going.
That's pretty good, actually.
Thinking about your. He's like a concert of a man. It's awesome. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, the guy's amazing.
He's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he has a lot of great stuff on YouTube that anyone is curious to check it out.
He
Yeah,
is
it's
so
really cool.
sick.
And he also has a hit song.
All I'm going to say is that when I was in Florida with my grandma growing up, I convinced her to buy me a Billy Bass
Yeah.
and to put on her wall at her
Interesting.
house in
Fuck
Cleveland,
yeah.
and she put it on there, and if you pressed a button, it would turn and sing this song.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
insane.
that's
So
real.
I just
I
associate
forgot
it with
about
my
those.
parents being really annoyed
Yeah.
whenever I'd press it because it would sing like too long of it. It was
Yeah.
like a minute long.
would
Like
do
you
that.
press the button, it would go, "Don't worry,
I didn't know that was a real thing. I saw that in Flushed Away.
They had also sang, "Don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, don't tip
trying to
the
think
boat
what- I- 'cause I
which is
remember
kind
my
of
grandma
weird
had
because
one
as a
a long
bass,
time
you
ago.
probably want the boat to tip over.
I don't remember
Yeah,
what
so
song
that
it's
they
in though.
could eat
You
the
go
humans
back.
slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought that I was thinking of like the bass was longing for the boat to
No.
tip over so that the humans would fall in so they'd have food for life.
Nope. Barbie Girl's like a more annoying song. It's fun at times, but like there is one song on this entire bracket that I could like listen to on the way home and be like pleased and listen to the whole thing, and it is Bobby McFerrin's "Don't Worry, Be Happy."
Barbie Girl it is. And
fair.
now we've got Never Enough by Kid Rock versus Shush Up by Allison Gold.
Fuck all you hoes. Detroit till I die, motherfucker.
See, where the auto-tune was off key for the Jim Jones song, here it's just clipping out the whole time. It's like
It's like he's drowning.
It
I don't know
glitched
how
in
they
Pro Tools.
fucked up that bad, but it literally progressively gets worse throughout the
does.
entire song.
It's like you're driving deeper into the woods and like you're losing signal of the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's literally 808s and vocal breaks.
If you want auto-tune Kid Rock, listen to Only God Knows Why.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
Auto-tune ballad Kid Rock, and it is, I mean, it's still kind of bad because it's Kid Rock, but it's like pretty awesome.
Interesting.
What's going on with this song?
Yeah,
I
that's.
think they were signed to like the same person who was doing the Rebecca Black, like her. Like,
Oh,
whoever was
man.
managing her. And they were just coming up with like pre-written garbage and putting kids over it.
2014 hot pop trash.
I think
Yeah.
Kid Rock has the most
Now that's what
legendary
I call
bad song
music.
with Never Enough.
Type
I
beat.
think that there's no doubt in my mind that he should move on.
Yeah.
Real.
I mean, it's Detroit, baby. Let the guy win around.
Next, we got Double D's by the Black Eyed
Yes.
Peas
Oh, man.
versus Fancy Like by Walker Hayes.
Holy fucking fuck. The body of yours is absurd. I do anything for it, that's my word.
This might be the worst
no
song I've ever heard in
way.
my life.
Yeah.
Holy shit. The whole first verse is the Adam Levine texts.
Which is kind of genius.
Yikes.
It gets worse too. He's like the
does.
hook's like, I know what you want from me. These double and just keeps fucking going.
Yeah. An atrocity, but like
That's
I
terrible.
was so happy I heard it.
I'm glad it exists.
I'm glad
yeah.
it exists.
I'm
yeah.
not
And
glad
I want to
heard
meet
it.
the person that loves this. You know, we've used that metric earlier because you know the archetype of the person that likes some of these bad
Yeah.
songs. I don't know this person.
Me
38
either.
years old.
Okay.
And like thinks they can still dance, like go to clubs and dance.
My brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak.
This is the pop country song that I was talking about being particularly bad compared to the other ones.
It is.
Real.
And the commercial edge, like the fact that it ended up being picked up by Applebee's and becoming like a part of their brand, I feel like is also just a really weird. Like it makes it even harder to listen to. than
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, I read an interview with him because I also looked up if this song was supposed to be a joke. And apparently he like wasn't big before this song.
Yeah.
And then it blew up. And his response, they're like, "Why'd you write about Applebee's? Were you like trying to get them to know?" And he was just like, I got 6 kids, man. I got a lot of mouths to feed, so Applebee's about as fancy as I go. And I was kind of like,
really good guy.
I was like, okay, like I kind of like the guy.
Yeah.
But the song itself, I was like, holy shit.
It is rough.
That's not good.
It's one of those situations where I think that it's like if the song didn't blow up, then I'd probably like it, but it's the fact that people know about it and they picked it up as well. It's just like the original intention gets lost, and I think the song is absolute dog shit.
I can't imagine a context where I would like Fancy Like, but Double D's is just aggressive.
I think I would like it like in a meme compilation as the background music to like something funny happening, you know?
It doesn't even seem like a song.
No, it seems like they were like, we got to make this Adam Levine track quick. Like, he's joking.
Will, get in there.
Actually, fuck it. We're going to have your AI do it. We don't even care. Doesn't matter. This song's got to come out tomorrow. Yeah. Okay? Well, people are still finding new text from Adam that we can add into the song later. I believe I'm saying Double D's are worse than anything. I love that.
Hell yeah, brother.
Now we got another Falling in Reverse song, Bad Girls Club, versus Logic and Marshmello's Every Day.
I don't hate the song.
Just another victim of the Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, without like being reminded of it right there, I was like, Falling in Reverse might not advance this round, and then.
Yeah, no, this is terrible.
There's a cheers section at the end where it's like, your love is like a drug.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
The other one's worse. The
other one is worse.
Game Over is worse, but this song is also fucking really bad.
I work hard every motherfucking day.
Yeah, I mean, that's like...
Okay, also sounded better from memory. Maybe I do hate that song.
Because of what Logic says, but it's not Falling in Reverse bad.
This is another one that kind of reminded me, like the Oliver Tree song, just like how lazy a lot of hook writing. Like, of course, there's a song that goes, every day, yay, yay. Like, how did that not already exist?
Yeah.
But I think the most egregious thing about this is like all of the whole song is just about working hard and being inspired, whatever. And then he says, my friend's real hood.
Yeah.
On a Marshmello song.
Well, what if Marshmello's like a kingpin of the Sino cartel or something?
I guess we don't know because he doesn't take that bucket off his head.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know what he looks like.
So maybe Logic ain't lying.
I mean, yeah, I guess. It's just kind of like the production plus that, plus the rest of the song has nothing to do with any of it.
Right.
It was just super odd.
Yeah.
It feels out of place and it feels soulless more than most Logic stuff. Because I do think that like Logic's music, it's not my thing, but it doesn't. It doesn't usually sound like this commercial and plain.
Yeah,
and
I like some of the Logic songs. What does he know about cameras? Anyways, he definitely has some bangers, but this one is like one of those like, okay, yeah, Logic. You know, it was at this point when I was like, yeah, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be playing Logic, you know?
I think that Falling in Reverse is worse though.
I think that this Logic and Marshmello song is just sad, especially with him talking about how he had to sell out to make money, and to make an inspiring song like this is just, I mean, you saw with like, he was releasing music where, like he said one of the worst lines I've ever heard in my entire life. It was 1-800 then I killed a pussy who can relate, is like the most tone deaf possible thing to show that he just does not give a shit. And so I have a really bad distaste for Every Day. I would pick that just also because, I mean, I think that the Falling in Reverse song is just not worse than Game Over, and I think that there's something just really twisted about Every Day.
Honestly, that kind of swayed me. We already got Falling in Reverse on the other side.
Kind of swayed me too.
No, whatever, yeah. I kind of forgot about that. He said that he sold out to make the Marshmello song, and he like doesn't care. He just wants to make a lot of money.
Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. I hate when people do shit for money, but if you want to subscribe to our Patreon or join our membership,
we could buy our merch. We have some on Cope's website.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you guys, when am I getting paid to be here?
Oh, you didn't ask before you came, so now it's like you're here. You might as well.
But if you want to support me, then you know I do have a that you're able to go to, and you know you can send me through and whatnot.
Yeah, and the name of the channel again is. You guys heard that?
I think that's your only channel. You don't have anything else.
I also have
cool. Yeah, so be sure to check those out.
Yeah.
All right, last matchup in the first round, we've got David Guetta's "I'm Good" versus Crazy Town's "Butterfly."
You my sugar fly, honey, baby.
I don't hate I'm Good. It's just like, honestly, what's that Uzi and Nicki song that's on Pink Tape? That also samples Blue? Hold on. Endless Fashion. I genuinely think that this is a better use of that sample than I'm Good. Like, this is just... Like, with that one, it feels like they kind of tried a little bit, I guess. But this is just... It's just disappointing.
We all did the
club banger.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Love it. I get it. It's like, you know, Eiffel 65, blue, I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die. And then it's kind of funny because Uzi and Nicki Minaj did it on Uzi's album as well. I think it's like people are reaching for that Y2K, like electronic aesthetic, whatever. This song, I don't know, it's like trash, but it really captured what was good about trashy pop music. And
I don't like this, but if I was at like Ultra or any other EDM festival and I'm seeing David Guetta and this song comes on, I'm getting so lit, bro. Like, you know, but I'm not gonna just play this in my, like, it's not a good song to just listen to.
2010.
I agree.
Yeah, I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to hate it more than I do. It's okay.
The best fucking night of our lives.
Yeah.
And the music video is gas because David Guetta's like 52, got his shirt off, and he's just like, he's ripped, by the way, and he's just dancing with all these like young model women. It's completely like odd, like makes you feel weird.
I do not endorse 50-year-old men dancing with model women who are very young, unless of course they're being paid for a music. You know, I don't know if that's much better.
I endorse it. I would dance with him. I'd pop my top off too.
And you're almost that age, so
I'm almost as good looking as a supermodel. Is that what you're gonna say?
How would I be about to say that? I finished the whole
my
sentence.
bad.
I already said you're almost.
I thought you were
that
gonna
age.
say I would fit seamlessly, kind of into the hot, sexy supermodels dancing around David Guetta.
No, I wasn't even close to saying anything like that. Yeah.
Oh, but you're done?
Yeah, what? No. Yeah, see, no. Still not going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah. There's some that might say that, but you are no, you're close to the age of David Guetta.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. I don't hate it. I don't love it, though.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
What is this song? Like, where's this from? Like, why is this? What is
Early
it?
2000s, like white guys with soul patches and gel in their hair that were in like rock rap groups.
It feels like a lot of people got a pass to rap. At that time.
A lot of people
They
did.
deserved it.
Kind of raps like Eminem on some of this too, which I think is
I
funny.
feel like what happened is this is the era when like LimeWire and all that stuff first came out. So a lot of people kind of just, you know, they were like, why not? And they should have been like, why instead of why not? But I get it.
It's like Limp Bizkit's cooler cousin.
I think this song is unbelievably creepy, sounds awkward as all hell, and is aged horrifically. I think it's terrible.
Bro.
Come, my lady, come, my lady.
Feels like a selfless lover. Some people don't even tell their lady they don't care if their lady comes.
Yeah.
I would think that it's actually
Couldn't be
worse
me.
than David Guetta, even though I think that's a hot take.
This is the one I'm gonna vote for the David Guetta song so we can talk about it again. I don't think it's worse. I think it's better by a lot. But I don't know, something about it. I just would like to talk about it again in like 10 minutes.
All right. In the second round we go.
We're done playing the clips of the song.
Yes.
Let's go.
And we're done really analyzing what they're about and whatever. It's just going to be about this song versus that song, which one's moving on. First matchup, we've got Yummy versus Life Goes On. I
Goes
am
On is
obviously
worse.
going to plug in. I think the Yummy's better because I like that song kind of.
I agree.
I have to really think
Agreed.
about this one.
Life goes on and on and on and on and on.
Okay, you convinced me. It's Life Goes On.
Yeah, because I mean, Oliver Tree could never do like that. A match get litty bay.
Yeah, he couldn't do that.
You know, that's like a really nice melody. There's
All
something
right, you've
there.
convinced me. It's Yummy.
All right, wait.
Moving on. Yeah, that performance was so bad. I think that it's definitely Yummy.
Oliver Tree's worse.
Oliver Tree though, so we get to it's Oliver Tree.
We overruled you.
Well, bang. You know what I mean?
We will bang you.
All right.
Nice haircut on him though.
Bowl
cut.
You don't like my fucking haircut.
Oh, now we got a little math matchup.
7
we got
years.
7 years versus 1 thought, 2 thought. Red thought, blue thought.
It's Lucas Graham for me all the way.
Yeah.
I think that it's just legendary levels of bad.
We
Yeah.
are going to get in. We got a problem. I want you to feel welcome here.
I do too.
I do, but I really don't think that 7 years.
It's not as bad as.
Dude.
At one point, Young Gravy says, and I'm chilling with some Asians.
It's not even like at one point. That's like the second line of the song.
It's like, holy shit, dude, that's not a flex. It's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing either. It's not a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think it's overall mentioning that in the song is just like perpetuating a negative stereotype.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
fetishizing.
It is.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with the Young Gravy
Me
song.
too.
I don't think it's as legendarily bad. I just am like,
It's not.
I see the two songs next to each other. I just think the Young
That one's
Gravy
worse.
one's worse.
Yeah.
Once I was 7 years old, fresh out Out of London versus Centuries.
Centuries is way worse.
Okay, I'm glad you guys. I couldn't pick.
Fresh Out of London is like whatever.
Centuries is way
It's like
worse.
if I'm comparing it to like the other YouTube rap song on here, KSI's song is like sonically harder to listen to, and it's just like the Jake Paul shit is like whatever. It's like
it's just Jake Paul.
Sad. It's more sad than it is bad. Like it sucks that I have to live in the time where I even have to talk about Jake Paul's Fresh Out of London.
All right, Steve Aoki, Pretender versus Magic's Rude.
Steve Aoki.
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Thank you.
Definitely.
A consensus.
Why you gotta be so rude? Marry that girl. Gonna marry you anyway. All right, now we got Fack versus Miley Cyrus.
Two of the most obnoxious songs on this bracket.
One is way
Fack.
more obnoxious. It's Fack.
It's Fack.
Fack.
It is.
The fact that song,
The fact.
the fact that song even exists and is called that is just a wild thing.
I don't like to picture Eminem coming either.
It's
I think that adds
it's
to
anal stimulation too.
Yeah.
Oh
I get
man.
to think about a lot of angles to it. So the song really lets it marinate.
Gonna marinate anyway. Bezos versus Cotton Eye Joe.
Wait up, Jeff Bezos. I've been married long time ago. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Something, Jeff Bezos. I gotta go with Bo Burnham. Yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna disagree with me because you like think Bo Burnham's smart and funny and shit. But
I think Bo Burnham is like Kendrick Lamar if he was able to write songs.
wow, that says a lot
What?
about you as a person that you're even willing to say shit like that.
Literally.
It says a lot. That's what I mean.
That
by
says
it.
a lot.
I need to know what you mean by that, though. I need.
It means what credibility you walked in with this building will not be leaving with you.
Beautifully constructed sentence.
Thank you, and I'm glad you took it well.
I'll just go with whatever she's.
Here's what I will say, okay? A lot of people out there saying eat the rich. I say burn them.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
I think Cotton Eye Joe is like more of a
man.
song that matters to talk about. Like
I agree.
We should move on because I just think Bezos is just like a thought and it's part of like a skit or whatever.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Hello Kitty versus Game Over.
Game Over's way worse.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty is way more like offensive and just feels like a cash grab, you know? But I could imagine at the time being a completely ignorant child and just listening to it and being like, yeah, it's whatever, you know? Whereas Game Over, like, this was cringe the day it dropped and will continue to be cringe forever. You know what I mean? It didn't even have a chance to not age well. It was just bad to begin with. So was this, though, you know. This is actually difficult.
Downright offensive. We've talked about that. Game Over, harder to listen to.
Like
It's way
cringe
harder to
on a
listen
Richter
to.
scale.
I think I like Hello Kitty more.
Yeah, I think I laugh
Honestly.
at Hello Kitty. Game
Hello
Over.
Kitty is more like wow, this exists, rather than Game Over is like, why does this exist? You know, like that's kind of the difference.
Make me laugh.
Yeah, it just made me sad.
Hello Kitty's a better
Shout out,
Tweevils.
Ronnie.
Ronnie the Rat Radke. No Condom versus Mia Khalifa.
Again, it's like Grant had this all planned out. You know what I mean? It's like really crazy where he put the No Condom song in the bracket.
Yo.
It's like,
Perfect.
That's
the
actually
layers
funny.
of genius are revealing themselves. What would it theoretically go up against in
Game
the next
Over.
round?
Oh man.
Honestly, I think Mia Khalifa's the worst song here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think like just to listen to, like
Yeah.
I understand how fucked up it is on a sentiment level,
Yeah.
the DaBaby song, but the Mia Khalifa song is also a bad sentiment and way harder to listen
Yes.
to, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That Mia Khalifa song is iconic. Even though I
It
think
is like, I feel like pre-TikTok, that song wasn't as bad. It's only super bad now because it's very overplayed and we've heard it too much. That wasn't a song that was made to be played, you know, a couple million times. Like that was a song you listen to once and you're like, wow, that's crazy, and then that's it. Maybe one more time because it was kind of funny, and then one more time because you showed your friend, and then that's it. You know, I heard this song all of 4 times in 2018, maybe. 2019 it was over. You know, like it's tough, dude.
you know, there are parts of it that are unlistenable. I still think No Condom is actually just a worse song.
I'm not playing this. You know what I mean? I'd play Mia Khalifa again. I would. I can't listen to this.
Go listen to for me.
Second side. Thunder versus I Will Wait. Thunder so easily, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I will.
I mean, it's fine. I wanted you guys to voice your opinion first. I don't know. Thunder is just like whatever. It's almost like boring. I Will Wait is like 5,000 English people screaming at me that they're like old Americans. I will wait. I will. And it's like, it's like in a nightmare when something seems so loud or like so heavy. You know what I mean? Like things feel like so like disjointing and crazy. That song gives me like the feeling of a nightmare. Yeah, it makes me hate it more. Thunder is just kind of like an eye roll. I Will Wait is like a.
You make a good argument, but
That's fair.
my relentless hatred towards Thunder will prevail.
Fine.
Yeah, I Will Wait is kind of like if the movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou, if everybody had British accents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just wouldn't work.
No.
They'd be out there like, I'm in a tight spot. No.
I turned him into a toad.
It's Thunder, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, now we got What Does the Fox Say versus We Didn't Start the Fire.
We didn't start the
Fall Out Boy
fire.
version.
We didn't start the fire.
It's the Fox.
Yeah, the Fox
Really?
for sure.
Yeah.
Because again,
Tiger King.
the Fall Out Boy thing is fun to listen to get all the
Fun.
references.
Okay.
Especially if you're with your friends.
It's like a pandemic crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like Russian
Real.
roulette, it's fun, until, you start realizing what you're doing is really, really stupid.
What's the bullet though? Like which one's the bullet? Because all of them.
Don't try to dive into my metaphors.
All right, sorry.
Stay out of those waters.
Adult Swim. I get it.
Pop champagne, oh! Pop champagne.
Whoa. Yeah, we got that song versus I'd Rather Die by the Tramp Stamps.
Pop Champagne's worse. I kind of stand by that.
I think the fact that the name of the band is Tramp Stamps makes it even worse.
I fuck with Tramp Stamps a little bit. That song grew on me. Something about it. The blowjob
hasn't
part,
grown
too,
on me.
specifically.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, this is so interesting because I think both are on the same level.
When a song
Yeah.
is catchy and bad because the lyrics are terrible and the sentiment sucks, I can still kind of enjoy hating it. Mm-hmm. Whereas Pop Champagne, like, I get it in the first, 20 seconds. I am done. I do not want to hear that song
Exactly.
anymore.
There's more to find in the Tramp Stamp song. Pop Champagne is first 3 seconds you're like, oh, you fucked up. It's way out of key and this isn't going to be fun for anyone. Yeah, Tramp Stamps is a couple eye rolls and then you're like, did she just say that shit? And then you're like, okay, what's going on? It's interesting.
Interesting.
And then you can listen to the last part and it's interesting to see which names she's going to pick.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But don't be me.
Yeah, I hope it's me. Now we got KSI's Lamborghini versus Arizona Zervis Roxanne.
KSI.
KSI.
Lamborghini! Yeah, Lamborghini!
Yeah,
Lamborghini! Lamborghini!
What's his real name?
JJ.
Thanks, guys.
2 letters in his actual name, none of them make the cut for his little whatever acronym.
Yeah, it's weird.
Knowledge.
KSI. What does that stand for? What does KSI stand for?
PSI, but the
Knowledge,
British version.
strength, intelligence.
Soccer's got to be the middle
Kilograms.
one, right? Oh, it's in metric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Kilometers.
Right.
Seconds
Yo.
in an inch or something. Square inch. Kilometers, square inch. Fuck it. I don't know, man. The Brits are weird.
It says here that KSI stands for knowledge, strength, and integrity.
Oh, integrity. I thought it was
Imagine
intelligence.
saying that you're a fan of knowledge, strength, integrity, and his funny little FIFA videos.
Sounds like an Andrew Tate,
The 3 pillars of this course are knowledge, strength, and integrity.
It sounds like any school's athletic department coming up with their slogan for the
Yeah.
year. We want them to be strong. We want them to be smart. And they gotta have integrity.
Welcome to Vanderbilt. If you're going to play baseball here, you're going to need knowledge, strength, and integrity.
Now we got Fight
Yeah.
Song by Rachel Platten versus Wheels on the
Fight
Bus by
Song.
Melanie
Fight Song.
Martinez.
I mean, one of these songs is about getting jerked off in a bus and the bus driver being cool with it. And it's about underage kids and it's not an underage person singing the song. And the other one is Fight Song.
Okay,
I
that
think
makes
all
sense.
those things are working in Melanie's
when
favor.
you put
in
it
this
like
instance,
that.
which is the only time you'll be able to say that. And Fight Song is a bland piece of shit, but
That's like if somebody walked into your house and they were like, what do you think about my wallpaper? And it's boring wallpaper.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
like, and what do you think about this picture of somebody jacking off somebody on a bus while the bus driver watches? And that's in the middle of the room. And they're like, well, change that first. Then we'll deal with the wallpaper.
That's real.
You know?
That's actually
AJR
true.
Netflix Trip versus Barbie Girl by Aqua.
AJR.
Yeah, Netflix
Yeah,
Trip. We don't need
AJR.
a song about The Office. There's already the Office theme song, and there's already Lil Wayne rapping over the Office theme song.
yeah.
That was gas. He can rap over anything. Come
Oh
on.
my god, I'm wearing an office shirt right now. I just remembered.
Turn
You
you
guys
to a
could
mummy.
arrange that.
At the funeral?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if you can get Wheezy to rap some bars.
Wheezy rapping at my funeral over my dead body. Kid Rock, Never Enough versus the Black Eyed Peas Double D's.
There's I can sing the Kid Rock song song in my head, and I can take the auto-tune out.
If they fix the
Okay.
broken auto-tune machine in
That's
Kid
fair.
Rock's office or wherever he made it, then it'd be fine. And
his
just a
office.
song that's just sitting there, it's whatever. The Double D's song,
That's
you have to,
low key true. I feel like people like Kid Rock and like Tom McDonald, like they don't record in studios. They just record in office buildings. Like literally.
redo the whole thing to make that song anywhere near good.
I absolutely love the Kid Rock song, even though it's the worst thing I've ever heard. But then at the same time, I don't think that Double D's is as bad as Never Enough, but it's also it's well written. It's catchy. It's memorable. It's just annoying. So it's got to be Double D's.
Okay. Sound
Fair.
logic there, Brad.
Speaking of sound logic, Every Day versus I'm Good. I wish I was good every day.
You made such a great argument
real.
for Every Day in the last round that I'm gonna like just piggyback on that and keep it pushing.
Yeah, I just love I'm Good.
Yeah, Every Day is just gross.
Every day.
Compared to Every Day, I'm Good sounds like I want to hear it again now. You know, compared to Every Day.
Yeah. It's Every Day, bro. Not So Sweet 16. We've got Life Goes On
Life
versus
Goes On.
One Thought, Two Thought. Here I go, Life Goes On.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Like
Gravy's
the
not that
monotone
bad.
quality of Young Gravy, like if I just stare at the wall while it's playing, it can kind of just turn into like a low hum, almost like a box fan.
Yeah, totally.
Real.
Yeah, usually I'd factor in a lot more stuff, including like verses or instrumental. With the Oliver Tree song, that hook is possibly the most ear-grating thing I've ever heard.
It's gonna be tough to knock that tree down.
Speaking of trees, centuries.
Yeah, not Centuries. Fall Out Boy Centuries versus Pretender by Steve Aoki.
Centuries walks the talk here. Pretender
does.
sucks for like the collaboration effort that is just like why. But Centuries, it's so big.
I've got to flip the script on this one.
Yeah.
I think Pretender is worse here because, like, at least Centuries, you can tell, was made by talented musicians who knew what they were doing when they made the song.
That's a good point.
Like, it's not a type of song. I'm not glad they set out to make this one, but they knew how to do it.
Yeah.
And Patrick Stump can sing. And not to say that whoever's singing for AJR can't sing, because they are obviously good singers, but, like, that song doesn't seem like they knew what they were making.
Yeah,
it just kind of is like
it's a slop fest.
just a bunch of garbage all thrown together.
I think that the quality of Pretender outweighs the fact that I'm not going to hear it as much. I think that song is reasonably worse than Centuries, and it gets my vote.
It's fine with me. I was about to flip, but I wanted you to settle one.
We got Fack versus Cotton Eye Joe.
Fack.
Fack.
It's Fack, yeah.
Cotton
I'm
Eye Joe's
glad that
a
we could see these
banger
two go up
right now.
against each
Yeah.
other, though, you know? Where did you come from? Where did you go?
I'm about to come, yeah, Cotton Eye Joe.
Game Over versus Mia Khalifa.
Game over.
Game
Game
over.
over.
Game Over is like really picking up
It's
steam.
just
the
terrible.
momentum for Game Over is real right now. I can feel it in the room. Like it
Yeah.
is. I'm looking at all the other songs left, and I'm like, what's worse?
Thunder versus What Does the Fox Say?
You guys go ahead.
I'm on the fence with this one.
Me too.
We're all on the fence with this one.
I don't
What
know.
Does the Fox Say just feels like intention has to play a role.
It's a child.
It's a child song and it's annoying and it's supposed to be annoying. Thunder,
Yeah.
I can't help but picture the smug face of the lead singer of Imagine Dragons thinking that he's written a good song.
And I
Yeah,
can,
like they were in the studio. They left the studio that day after it was like finished being mastered, and we're like, finally, like now the masses get to hear this also. Like that's how they felt. So I feel like Thunder's worse.
hit the people that like Thunder and, like,
Legally.
yeah, and like
Legally,
the people
yeah.
that like What Does the Fox Say? They're like stupid little kids.
Well, I don't have those boundaries, so. You know. Deep down, I have this dark, awful hatred for Thunder, and there's just something about it that, like, everything it represents is so bad, but it's also just, in my opinion, if it's on the radio, it'll pass, but if What Does the Fox Say just happens to show up somewhere, it is the longest marathon of torture.
Yeah.
For me, it's got to be What Does the Fox Say.
I kind of
Okay,
agree. I know
that's
intention
fair.
has to matter at a certain point, but I think at this point it still doesn't matter. It deserves to go on because it's so obnoxious.
Every second that What Does the Fox Say is accidentally on the radio feels like 5 minutes trying to change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
I plugged in my kid's iPod on accident.
Yeah. Pop Champagne Jim Jones versus Lamborghini KSI. This is so easy for me. Pop Champagne is
Pop Champagne,
way
oh!
worse.
It's
I know I
worse?
use the argument you could just fix the auto-tune machine
don't
in Kid
know.
Rock's office or whatever. If you fix the auto-tune
It'd still
on
be
this one,
bad.
it'd still be
Still
bad.
a bad song.
Yeah,
It'd be
that's
much
true.
better, you know, if it was in key, but the instrumentation itself is just like kind of like a doom,
Oh, and the lyrics, like, it is one of the most unoriginal club songs, too. Like, if you actually are able to get past the autotune and hear what they're saying, there's, like, one line where it's like, no sex in the champagne room, I don't listen to the rules. It's like, that alone is going to get you not played in any clubs anywhere.
Is that really a rule?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Oh, come on.
No sex in the champagne room. He's like, says who? Baby, I break all rules. It's like,
yikes, dude.
I kind of like that. It feels anti-establishment now. You can't have sex with a consenting woman inside the champagne room of a club. If they tell me that rule, I am going to want to break it. By the way, I do want to say, just while we have the platform, obviously, you were really early on this fucking Grimace shit, man.
I know.
They really fucking copped your swag and ran with it. They did a whole Grimace month and everything, and you have been...
I didn't bring it up.
You've been sexually fantasizing about Grimace for a long time, and
That's
there's
crazy.
a paper trail.
Our friend Andy texted me maybe 3 weeks ago and said, yo, Grimace really up right now. You called that shit. I just shrugged. What am I supposed to do? I can't do nothing about it. I can't be the guy who's like, I told you Grimace was fucking hot. We're all gonna fuck him or something. I can't say that. Because then I look like a raving lunatic in the streets. I looked at the guy who was like, I told you Jesus would come back to life. When Jesus finally comes back to life.
Yeah, it just feels like you deserve some credit for...
Just wait till Dan Marino runs for president or something.
Yo,
and fucking
not
win.
Dan Marino.
That's true.
Oh my
Just
god.
wait.
I mean, that would be more. I feel like that'd be Dignan's call. He definitely talked more about Dan than you have.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been a proponent of it, but I definitely think that Dignan deserves kind of like the attention there.
Guy
For
in
sure.
pocket presents.
Sorry we didn't say happy birthday, Grimace. It just feels like you kind of blew up, and it's
You forgot about the little guy.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you even remember me, man. Wheels on the Bus
Yikes.
versus Netflix trip.
Wheels on the Bus.
Yeah, he said it.
I think
After
Netflix
last
trip
time,
is just
Wheels on the
cringe
Bus,
due to
yeah.
just being, again, quirky and tacky. I think that Melanie is cringe because it's just in poor taste. And also, like, when the fuck would you ever listen to this song, too? It's like...
That's what I'm saying.
I'd say that about both of them, honestly.
Yeah, that's how I
but like
feel.
there's
Like,
like
you're not listening to
I can
either.
picture the AJR fan base. What do the adults that love Melanie Martinez look like? Are they dressed as babies too? Goo-gooing and gaga-ing around town?
pretty much.
I've got stuff. I got dirt. I ain't gonna say it.
Stay tuned on Brad's new tea channel called Brad T. Bradley T. Brad T.
Brad
Cooper.
Teaston music.
Brad T. Cooper.
The Bradical left.
The T-bag.
The big Brad Wolf.
The Big Brad Wolf. Oh, wait, that's good. Wait, that's really good. What the?
That sounds like his debut
I came up with it
album.
first, though, so no royalties.
Yep.
All right.
What the hell? I mean, it's on camera that I came up with it first.
Yeah,
you
but
just
I
edited it.
did before you did, so you know.
There's Big Brad Wolf Blitzer, the news show.
Yo.
Double D's by the Black Eyed Peas versus Every Day
Day.
by Logic.
Double
Every
D's.
day.
Yeah.
Double D's.
Really?
No doubt.
I mean, need to see the booty. You know, when I first heard that
Okay.
song, because it got requested a lot, I thought the first line, I was like, oh my God, just said the Adam Levine thing. That is so corny. And it just kept happening.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're going to do all the texts.
It's,
All the-
it's
Yikes.
literally labeled the hook.
I understand a quick reference.
I can't imagine seeing like when that scandal happened. Everybody's first reaction is like, "Wow, that's so wild, like out of pocket, gross. Like
Yeah.
Adam is a dirtbag." Will.i.am's first reaction was, "That's a motherfucking song. This dude spit. I'm gonna lay that down. He just wrote me my next song. Second,
Nah,
I'm locked
low-key.
up and 40 with a kid. I'm throwing my phone in the garbage. You can see me on a golf course, and I'll say those nasty things in private to my buddies. Say, John, get that ass out. Something like that.
John, let me see those double D's.
Yeah.
Dump him out, Chris.
Chris, dump him out before you get on the green. They're like, seriously, dude, stop. It's been incessant all day. I'm like, your body is fucking insane, Bill. Show me how you swing that 9-iron. Woo! They're like, that's it, dude. We're done golfing with you. Sorry, I got a wife at home.
6 more twisted T's. Get the cart girl over here.
Well, it's how I get the car girl's attention. She's 4 holes away, and she hears it. She knows to come.
She's like, oh, God. These guys.
David, show her how you shake your ass. She's like, no, it's fine.
Carlos, turn that polo into a crop top. Come on. It's hot out. Everybody wants to see it, right, guys?
Raymond, turn me inside out.
Oh, man.
That's me when
Yo.
I'm 40 and married with a kid. Sorry you had to hear all
Real.
that.
It's why I love you guys.
Oh, love is a
Real,
strong
man.
word. Elite 8. The non-elite 8.
Okay.
Egregious 8.
The erroneous 8.
The aeronautical 8.
Oh, so smart. Those are words that I don't know. I hate sounding stupid, and you know that. I told you that before. Don't make me sound stupid.
It means
Yeah.
airplanes. That's something. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, Airplane 8. Here we go. Life Goes On versus Pretender.
Life goes on.
Yes.
Yeah, Life Goes On.
Life Goes
I did
On.
not expect that song to make it this far,
Surprisingly.
but it's a
Neither.
tough
Yeah,
one.
it's
It's bad.
Also, I mean, I know it's like a character or whatever, but does Oliver Tree deserve a little heat for kind of dressing up like a little middle schooler on a scooter?
Hold
Right.
on. He did date Melanie Martinez.
He did.
Oliver Tree did?
Yeah.
Really?
They did
Yeah.
date.
No way.
Yeah.
About to meet in the championship.
She wrote a song about him on her new album.
What is going on here? Are we about to unravel like the
The
most,
Rabbit Hole, yeah.
most niche fucking controversy of all time?
Interesting.
I had a friend who got into bestiality.
Yo, imagine like this HiveMind clip just ends up in a documentary about him. That'd be crazy.
Really went down a rabbit hole.
Oh, ayo! Give me a little of that. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm good.
Do you get it though? Do you get it? Because I could explain it.
Because he fucked a rabbit in its hole.
I gotta call my mom.
Call your mom.
Yeah.
Now is not the time.
You're
We're
an
just
adult.
getting into the good stuff.
You are an adult.
Yeah.
You can handle this kind
You
of
can
thing.
call her once a month.
Fact versus game over.
Oh man, this is
This isn't fair.
Let's be honest.
It's not
Both of
fair
these
at
are
all.
worse than the Oliver Tree song.
Yes.
Like this could be the final.
All right, I'm
Yes,
into my
it could
decision.
be.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so with the Eminem song, it was made with the intention to annoy, and it succeeded, and it's terrible. But I think the Falling in Reverse song is born out of bad taste, and I think that it is just worse off of that. And I think that's what simply edges it over. Is I think that everything about that song screams out of touch and delusional.
Yeah, I think sincerity really actually is a detriment to a lot of these songs when you get down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody went into it thinking they were making a great song and it turns out that bad, that's a point against it. Yeah, game
Yeah.
over is worse.
Yeah.
Sucks to see Fat go. I was really, I didn't know
I feel
how
that.
it would lose, but it came up against an immovable object.
All right, we got What Does the Fox Say versus Pop Champagne.
I think the Fox can
Fox.
be left behind now.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
We have a charting rap song that's like a serious club song here versus a children's song.
I was gonna say the sincerity
Okay.
thing is like my number one factor here. I think that Jim Jones and Joel Santana think they made a banger on this
Yeah,
one,
they were
and
kinda
that is
serious.
a point against it. That means they got broken ears or did when they made it.
But
They were kinda
still, if
serious.
Pop Champagne comes on, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
If What Does the Fox Say comes on,
You're running.
I'm running. I'm in
I'm
distress.
angry.
Like I'm in panic mode.
That's true.
Because they're both like zeros for me.
Think about it like in movie format. If like a kid's movie comes on and it's obnoxious to me, I'm like, okay, it's not for me. If a movie that was meant to be cool ends up being the worst shit I ever seen, I think that it deserves to be called worse. Even though I'd rather watch it and hate watch it than a kid's movie that is just obnoxious to me because it's like, of course I'm gonna
Okay.
fucking hate that.
All right, I'm
But
convinced. Pop Champagne.
I was a kid when it came out and it was obnoxious then. So I have to disagree there because it's like it's still bad in that context. Trust me, it's still bad in that context. It's just a bad song,
Okay, well, it says
which is
pop
why I
that
can't
shit.
choose.
Pop
it.
Champagne because I love the club.
Yeah,
And
me
this
too.
song is not what I want to hear there. Wheels on the Bus versus Double D's.
Wheels on the Bus.
I think so too.
Really?
At least like Melanie Martinez has a bit of singing talent, you know.
Double D's is just
True.
like so strange.
I will say that at the back half of Double D's, like towards the end, it settles into a thing where it's like kind of alright.
Oh damn it! You're right. I agree. There's a moment in that song. It's like where all these other songs get worse as they keep going. Double D's gets a little bit better.
It kind of goes on.
And it
Yeah.
seems like it was kind of aiming to be like a Sierra song or something, like a 2000s kind of like, you know, let me see you 1 2 step. It's
Okay.
just the Will I Am part
Yeah.
mixed with the fact that it sounds dated.
Oh no! I think you're right. I think I gotta go Melanie.
I'll stay on D's side.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I say all that to say, I do think that Double D's is a more egregious like thing in my ears to listen to when I'm not paying attention. The Melanie song, it's like you gotta know a whole story and listen to it.
Yeah, that's
to,
true
like,
because
really-
I didn't even know about that, and I probably would have been like, why is this even on here? You know, but I figured it was on here for a reason. But like prior to knowing that, or even knowing that like she capped like about having a terrible childhood, like, you know, it's not that bad, but like Like, if you don't know, it's not that bad. If you know, it's terrible.
You understand why it's so
The
fucking
content's
terrible.
bad, but like all the musical components of Double D's just seem like crazed, and there's too many of them.
All right, if you guys are both Double D's, then I'm so split on this. So I say we move Double D's.
Let's move them.
Let's move them.
Move.
Final 4. Great
Okay.
bracket. We're definitely going to do worst songs 3, by the way, so comment some
For
songs that
sure?
we missed.
Okay.
First matchup, we've got Life Goes On versus Game Over.
Game Over.
Yeah, we already talked about it from before.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
suspense needed. Nope. Game Over is worse.
It
Now,
is.
Oh, here we go.
Oh man.
We got 2 club bangers here. We got
Similar
Pop Champagne
realm.
by Jim Jones, and we've got Double D's by the Black Eyed Peas.
I think it's Double D's handedly.
I think it's Pop Champagne.
I am on the fence here because I think that Pop Champagne sounds worse, but I think that Double D's is worse. I think the intention with the Double D's song is gross, and it also ends up sounding bad. And I think the intention with the Jim Jones song is fine.
Yeah, it's like harmless.
Yeah.
But it tried to be a good song and failed horribly.
Yeah.
It did chart. So it did kind of succeed at being
It succeeded.
successful song.
In a way.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I think it's the double of Double D's that makes it worse.
Yeah, hey, Double D's to the final. All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put a poll up in the chat so that our chat can vote. Game Over or Double D's? This is the final one. If you're watching this not live, pause and listen to both all the way through.
Yeah.
We put
Please.
ourselves
Really?
through all of these songs.
Okay, I'm doing it, man. Let me pause. Okay, Game Over. Let's see what it's talking about.
My life is like a video game and to keep from
Yeah, I'm done. 44 seconds. This is terrible. I hate like the little video game sounds in the background, like as ad-libs or whatever. Like, okay, that's bad. Next. Dude. Yeah, this is by far one of the worst things I've ever heard. But I did get. Oh wait, that's the wrong song. I was playing the wrong song. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. This changes everything. That was the wrong song. This just came out 8 months ago. That makes it even worse.
Holy fucking fuck.
I don't want no drama in my space.
Okay, this is bad, but I still did get further. Somehow. Right? Yeah, because I got to 50 seconds of that. Yeah, Game Over wins, because it's bad, but like, you know, I guess maybe that the day that all of that stuff came out, that could have been kind of funny, which is probably why it has 10 million views. But other than that,
The least you could
so
do
happy, yeah.
is listen to the final.
I think
That
for
hook
this
is
finals,
terrible.
we should do it to where we talk about it and then we'd have a countdown to say.
So on 3, we say what we think is
Yeah,
the worst song.
yeah.
So we'll break it down one more time. Is this the worst Falling in Reverse song in your opinion?
That is so hard because this entire album is horrendous, but I think that this is honestly like a symbolic centerpiece of just the failure of Falling in Reverse. If it's not the worst, it's tied for the worst. I think that it's truly atrocious.
And then Double
Yikes.
D's, it doesn't even feel like Black Eyed Peas made
At
this
all.
song. Like it does, but like what they are now is they're like app developers.
it's
or something.
unfortunate.
It's not really like they're like a band, you know?
All right, you ready to do the countdown?
So we're gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna all say
Game over.
what the worst song is, and the majority will win.
3, 2, 1.
Game over.
Yeah, right. It is unanimous. Game Over
Yep.
by Falling in
Terrible.
Reverse is the
man.
worst song in this
Terrible.
bracket.
That's what
That's
it is,
bad.
man.
Playing with you.
Let us know if you think we got it right, got it wrong.
sure.
Which song is your least
For sure.
favorite here? Which song is your favorite? Any songs you're mad about even being on?
Favorite. I was definitely mad about the Kid Cudi song in the last one. Let's see. Where can I see the whole thing? I can't. Okay. I don't know, man. Maybe Barbie Girl by Aqua. That's probably my favorite on here.
And we'd like to thank our very special guest, Brad Tastin Music. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody,
pleasure.
subscribe to Brad Taste in Music.
Definitely
Everything will
gonna
be
sub
linked in the description. Anything else?
For
you'd like to say?
sure.
Shout out Flex Gang, stream Big Dizzle, stream Big Baller B. You know, send me money. And there you go.
Other than that, make sure you like the video, subscribe, all the stuff I said at the beginning, and grade when you like to leave these wonderful people with some advice to leave or live their lives by.
The soul becomes dyed with the colors of thoughts.
All right, this has been HIVEMIND TV. We love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's probably his best one.
You know what
I'm not gonna lie. That's real. That's real, bruh. I like that.
And then I started my crypto scam.
Oh, really?
That's super relatable. I feel like.
Brad token, yeah. I got to promote it here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, we love crypto.
You got to get Brad token in now. It usually goes up when I say something, you know, pro LGBT, you know, and it goes down usually when I say something really, you know, awful. So,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, you gotta keep an eye on.
Speaking of Brad Token, that would be a crazy link up, right? You and Token?
Oh, shoot.
That would be crazy.
There you go.
Shout out Token.
Are you old enough to have had an emo phase?
You know, I am old enough, but no, people thought I was emo for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
My
they
emo
really
phase was
wanted me
great.
to be, but that's not how that works.
They were begging you to be emo.
Because your biggest video is like the My Chemical Romance thing, right?
Yeah. Everyone saw that. It's like, oh my god, we just watched someone become emo. I was like, no.
No, I'm good.
That's not how that works.
In your white dress.
Today's sponsor is my new personal circumcision service.
You did a great job on me.
I didn't even get started yet, though.
You were down there for so long.
I wrote a rap about it. You want to hear it?
No.
I be sizing you up. When you come to my doctor's office, I start licking you up, wrapping you by the nuts. I carry you up. I guess something staring you up.
Real.
That was great.
Yeah, thanks.
That's kind of hard, actually.
Thanks, B Dizzle.
Yeah, thank you.
Better than any song in this bracket.
No. Shout out the Barbie movie.
Real. Shout out the Barbie movie. I haven't seen it yet still, but I'm gonna see it soon. Probably next week. For sure. Anyways, great vid, man. Honestly, not excited for part 3. I'm surprised I even found enough for part 2. Hopefully there are no more repeats though in the next one. But yikes, man. A lot of bad music out there, honestly. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy.